Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Oh, this is the wrong screen. We what a great start to the stream. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for another Stanley Cup matchup here between the Buffalo Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens. It's Game 6. And unlike last round, where the Sabres were in control from the beginning till the end, the Sabres are playing catch-up here. They go into this Game 6 match down 3-2 in the series. This is a do-or-die game here for Buffalo. Montreal, if they win tonight, will advance to the Eastern Conference Finals and will take on the Carolina Hurricanes. Buffalo, if they win, will force a Game 7, which will be played on Monday in Buffalo. That is the only way the Sabres survive. They need to win. It is a must-win of must-wins here for the Sabres. Obviously, y'all know that already. Victor with a sterling start. Yes, absolutely. We're off to a great start. If you can't tell, I am incredibly nervous. I am not typically this nervous for a sporting game. Even for games 1 through 5 of this round, I didn't feel anything until like maybe 5 minutes before puck drop. But for this game, I've been nervous since probably 4 o'clock. Very nervous. I mean, I feel like every reasonable Sabres should, because it's a do-or-die game. This could be it for the Sabres' 25-26 season. I mean, this is the first time in my life that I've been seeing my team go into an elimination game, other than the Bills. I know the Bills, for the scope of our conversation here tonight, assume that I'm talking about the Sabres. That is a blanket statement. I'm talking about the Sabres, not talking about the Bills. The Bills are different. It's weird. I'm going to divot a little bit because we have like 14 minutes until puck drop, because screw the NHL and their ads. But for Bills games, I don't typically get nervous for those. I'll get nervous during the first quarter. It'll hit me. I go back to the Bills-Broncos game back in January. Even when they lost, I mean, I was devastated. I was pissed. But maybe it's just because the Bills have done it so many times to us. They've been in that situation countless times already in this decade. I didn't really feel anything. But for the Sabres, this is uncharted territory for this organization, uncharted territory for us as Sabres fans. So I feel like there's an added level of nervousness. But we got a few minutes here. Isaac, what's going on? It's going to be a tough game, of course. I mean, Montreal has blown Buffalo out 3 of the 6 games this series. It's not been great. The Sabres have not been matching up well. They've been taking too many penalties. Their rush hasn't been working out. Their puck management's not doing well. Even the defensemen. I mean, when I talk about puck management and breakouts, it starts with your defensemen. And for so much of this season, the likes of Bo Byron, Power Darlene, Matthias Samuelsson, they've been really clean, initiating breakouts, getting pucks to the walls. But that hasn't happened this series. I mean, I look back to the Connor Timmins giveaway that got Montreal on the board to start Game 5. That was not good. That was a misplaced pass that went right through the center of the ice. You can't have that kind of play in the playoffs. I also go back to Bowen Byram. He's had a really rough series in large part because he's been unable to break the puck out. Pucks get cycled up by Montreal, who's really quick with it, and it's quickly in the back of our net. And, you know, a large part of why Buffalo's been with their backs against the walls here this series is because of goaltending. It's not been great. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was a travesty. Shambolic performance in Game 5. I know I'm using big fancy words tonight. He was awful. So I think it's not a big surprise to anybody watching this game that Alex Lyon is the starting goalie for the Sabres here in Game 6. In a do-or-die game, it's not Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, who the Sabres drafted in the second round way back when. No, it's a free agent flyer that was intended to be a backup that's going to be starting this game. Alex Lyon. It's his night. It's his legacy. I say that maybe it's a little too strong, because what's his legacy going to be? Chances are he'll always be that backup goalie. But what if this run changes that narrative about him? Games like tonight is where that sort of change and transformation happens. He'll need a big game for the Sabres to stay alive. Tage Thompson has been horrible this series. I know he's got 2 goals, but neither of them were Tage-esque goals, if you know what I mean, where he's initiating play, he's leading the rush, he makes a big Tommy Dangle move. You look back even to round 1 against Boston in game 1, both of those goals happen because of Tage's skill. You go to this series, the shoot-in that takes a nice carom off the corner boards and off the goalie and in, that's all luck. That's a 1 in a million kind of shot. And then you even take it to his bank-in goal, which happened in game 4. Even then, he was in the right spot at the right time, which you got to give him some credit for that. But that wasn't a Tage-driven goal. That was a Tage beneficiary goal. There's a difference. Eye of the Lion. I wish I could play songs. Maybe next season I'll just move the streams to Twitch so that we can have a little more fun and play songs and play the audio and whatnot. But yeah. Don, I've been forced to watching the biased Canadian coverage on Sportsnet in Canada. I thought to change it up and watch. Think positive. We will win. Coyote, I hope you are right. Yes, it is on ABC. I am so sorry for anyone who's got to watch that. I'm also watching that. I can't see Sportsnet here in Kentucky. Opinion on Tage's politics. Pass. We're going to do a whole avoidance, okay? I think that... No, actually, Isaac, I'll give you a nice politic-y answer. There are a range of opinions on politics in this country, all of which, while not totally right, hit at some truth to some people. And I think we have a responsibility as a nation to acknowledge those opinions and to push back when necessary. A diverse range of opinions is healthy in a democracy, such as ours. Boom. Oh, and also, Isaac, what part of the book were we supposed to read up to? I read to the end of part 2. Do I need to read further? Drop your response in the chat, please. Hello, guys. I predict 4-2. Buffalo brings Game 7 home. Let's friggin' go. Yes, I hope you're right. Until that final horn sounds, I'm going to be very nervous, though. Chad, I'm going to be extremely nervous. We got another legend leading the torch out here for the Canadiens. It's Larry Robinson. Wow. That's an all-time great right there. I actually recognize him. No, you don't. What do you mean, no, I don't? The end of part 2 was sick, right? That was interesting. All right. If anyone's wondering what's going on, I'm talking about the book Between Two Fires. That was it kind of caught me out of left field there. That fight was just really epic, and I guess that's setting us up for the rest of the book. Really intriguing. I read it all last week, so I gotta touch up on it before we get back for a meeting. But yes, drop your score predictions in the chat. Obviously the Sabres got to win, so if you predict the Habs to win, then that sucks. But the Bell Center is going crazy. The Sabres have been road warriors in this year's playoffs. They're 4-2 on the road. Compare that to their 2-4 record at home. It's kind of perplexing, isn't it? Maybe it's the pressure at home that's getting to them, but they just haven't looked like the same team on the at home ice that they have been on the road. And on the road, they've been really strong, and it all starts with goaltending. Again, the Sabres will need Alex Lyon to be big tonight. We need him. Need him like a heart attack. And I got my beer. Chat, we are rolling with a Rasputin Rasputin beer. It's 9%, and this is my second one in a matter of 10 minutes, so yeah, good start. Great friggin' start, you know. I gotta get locked in, okay? This is the only way to combat nervousness. 3-2. If it goes to overtime, I will have a heart attack, chat. I will just sit here and put my heads in my hands like so, and it'll be bad. If we lose tonight, it's gonna be so depressing. But if we win, this game could be cinema. What I'm hoping for at the end of the day is a close game. Like I mentioned already, 3 of the 6 games this series have been blowouts in favor of Montreal. Buffalo needs to play it close. Do not give Montreal an inch. Do not take dumb penalties. Do not give the puck away. Play your game, play steady, and, relax. There's no pressure. No pressure. No overtime. I'm with you, Jason. I'm with you. Already buzzed? Yeah. I'm with you there. Didn't know you were old enough to drink. Osiris, yes, I am. All right, Hingle, I'm 22, all right? No. Whatever you guys want to roll with, whatever my age is, y'all dictate that. Y'all have a lot of fun. They broke up the Thompson Tuck line. Yes, they absolutely did. I mean, let's see if I saved, let's see here. Yes. All right. I did save the game night lineup for once, so I'll give it to you right here. Here are your forward lines. Benson, Norris, Thompson. Second line, Doan, McLeod, Tuck. Third, Zucker, Helenus, Quinn. Fourth line, Greenway, Krebs, Malenstein. So Krebs getting shifted down to the fourth line. Probably the right move. I'm nervous about Norris and Thompson together. They've been two of our biggest underachievers so far in the playoffs. We'll see how that goes. On defense, it'll be Darlene Samuelson. No surprises there. Power is in the lineup. He took warm-ups. Obviously, there was a question as to his health. I'm sure he's not 100%, especially after taking that really nasty fall in Game 5. But Power is in. He's paired up with Bo Byram. And then on your third pair, this is an interesting inclusion. Zach Metsa is playing in his first career playoff game on the road in Montreal in an elimination do-or-die matchup. Zach Metsa is in tonight. He will be paired up with Connor Timmins. No Kessering, kind of perplexing, and as I've already mentioned countless times already, Alex Lyon is the Sabres starting goalie. Yes, thank you, Jason. Yeah, the Sabres are 0-1 in the playoff period, in the playoffs so far. Has Buffalo had any OTs? Yes, they have. They lost. David Pastrnak is a cherry picker, absolute loser. Tage, I'm not worried. Tuck has stepped it up big. Victor, I believe both of those guys have to step it up big. One of the biggest problems that Sabres have been having this postseason is Tage and Darlene have been taking way too many penalties. Really undisciplined for that matter. Darlene with his interferences, Thompson has been cross-checking way too many guys. And it's not even leading to anything. What's the purpose of these cross checks or these interference calls? Montreal went 2 for 2 on the power play in Game 5, and that was the big difference maker. They went 2 for 2. They won the game by 3 goals. Yet don't give them those opportunities, and suddenly it's a 1-goal game. You have everything to fight for in that third period instead of already being down and out, facing elimination. Yeah, Timmins, I don't understand that. I guess for block shots, he had a really good game. 2 games ago in Game 4. Could you shout out my buddy? It's his birthday. Give me a couple more of these and then I'll shout him out. Rayhan, alright? Yes, US. Okay, I thought we had one with Boston. Are you referring to overtimes? Yes, we did have one in the series with Boston. Boston won that game 2-1 in overtime. David Pastrnak had the OT winner. But here are the Frenchies singing their French national anthem for loser reasons. They're in Canada, but for some reason they cling on to this French identity. Someone give me a history lesson, please. I'm going to be an ignorant American for this stream. Foregoing all knowledge that I have on Canadian history. I'm going to pretend I don't know it and insult French people for 3 hours. It's going to be fun. But they're singing national anthems right now, so obviously we got a few more minutes. This game was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, and in the regular season it starts at 8:07, but we're almost 20 minutes late. Rayhan, nice try. Yeah, sorry, Victor. I know we had one. Looking it up to see which game exactly. Yeah, Game 5. My mind is an encyclopedia. Nice, Don. It's all jokes and fun and games, you know? Make sure to like and subscribe. I guess I'll do that now. Just get the plugs in. Let's see, how many likes are we up to? 12? Okay, we can get that up to 20. We can get that up to 20. I think we can do that. Alrighty. The towels are waving at the Bell Center, folks. National anthems have been sung. I am listening to Sean McDonough and the kneecap Ray Ferraro. It's going to be a great time tonight. The Sabres need a win to stay alive, Alex Line is backstopping them. Hopefully, he can lead us to the promised land, aka Game 7. Yaka Dobish, of course, he'll be starting for the Montreal Canadiens. And for the Sabres, Dobish has had a real big tendency in this series to get off to a really bad start in the first period, but then he settles in. He hasn't really given up many goals in the third period. I mean, other than the one power play goal to Zach Benson in Game 4. But Buffalo will need to get shots on him early, unsettle him early, get in his face. He likes to yap. Go after him. But we got 30 people in the chat with us, folks. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It's Game 6 between the Sabres and the Canadiens. Tage Thompson, Norris, and Benny Boy, Zach Benson are on the ice. Suzuki wins the opening draw. Thompson right on it. He deflects this puck into the Montreal corner, and he takes it there. Good forecheck and good life already from Tage, but Montreal evades the forecheck and will come forward here. Slafkovsky, fan on the dump in, turns it over, and here comes Tage Thompson. Thompson with Benson alongside him, plays it into the corner. Here's Thompson trying to sweep it out in front, broken up there. And Montreal trying to clear, they are unable to. Benson to the point, Samuelson far side, dancing in front, Dahlin scores! Rasmus Dahlin on the first shift of the game puts Buffalo out in front 1-0. It's a beauty of a goal on the backhander. And that is the start Buffalo needed. What a beauty. The big boys getting in on the forecheck, and the Sabres already putting on a clinic in terms of energy, in terms of inspiration. That is beautiful. Oh, 20 joules. Nice. But Dahlin goes way down the line, dances past one. That was Yurov Slafkovsky. Went right to the net. He actually fanned on the backhander, but nonetheless, it evades Dobish, and it's 1-0. But this is a beautifully scripted start here for Buffalo. Now that you got to turn it into 2. This was the issue in Game 4 and Game 5. You scored the first goal in those hockey games, but you didn't get that second. You didn't put any distance between yourselves and Montreal. So we'll need to see that here as Deneau in the Sabres zone pushes it to the far corner. Gets just past Anderson. Buffalo looking to get it out. Tuck just pokes it past the defenseman Dobson. But he's stonewalled at center ice here as Montreal busting back into the zone. Byram turns it over. Here's a quick shot that goes well wide. Now here's Lane Hudson with a shot towards the net. Never made it all the way through for Lyon. And the Sabres will control. Silver Stars, yes. Okay, I didn't know those existed, but hell yeah. Absolutely. Put on the pressure here. Here's Power. Near side for Helenus. He'll shoot one in. It goes ringing around to the far side, jumps over the stick of one Sabres player, and now here comes Montreal. Caden Gooley, the flopper from Game 4, throws it into the zone. Gets it to Cole Caulfield, and now watch out, turnover here, right into the glove of Lyon. Stonewalling Alex Demidov after the Sabres turnover. But again, the Sabres, that's an issue here that's plagued Buffalo this entire series. It's turnovers out of the corner. But for the moment, ABC's going to show us, actually, no, they're going to show us the replay. But there's Dahlin getting his pocket picked in the corner, trying to skate it out. In those situations, Dolls, or for anyone for that matter, pucks up and out, up and out. This is an elimination game. Cannot afford turnovers. Oh my goodness, Montreal just scored. Right off the draw, Arbor check guy. Ties it up here for Montreal. Yep, he ties it up. It is 1-1. Arbor guy with a stinger from the point. Blows it right by Alex Lyon, who just didn't seem set off the draw. And it's a tied hockey game. I mean, that's a 45-foot shot that glances off the glove of Lyon, goes right through him. That's one your goalie needs to save. No deflections. That's got to save. That's got to be saved. There's just no excuse for that. It's got to be saved. That goes right through his glove and into the net. Okay. Yep, just like last game, it's an instant response from Montreal. And the Bell Center they are alive. Deafening noise in Montreal as we drop the puck here again. That's stupid. That's great. I'm so glad that line is... Oh, Dahlin just blew a tire below the goal line. No call coming here as Tage now has it along the boards. He'll lift this one out to center ice. Knocked down there by the glove of the Montreal player. Why would you play that, Norris? And now here comes Suzuki trying to walk past Samuelsson. He breaks up that play. And he dumps Suzuki down to the ice. Love to see it. Now Buffalo quick up to center here. Benson is puck picked off. And now here comes Montreal blazing through the blue line. They dump it into the corner with Caulfield. Rings it far side. It's only met there by Tuck, but he can't clear. Montreal passes it through the center. Suzuki just throws it into the corner and will go off for a line change. Now here's Tuck. Tuck dangling his way through center. Tuck with a shot that's blocked off to the corner. Now Alex Tuck skims it around. It goes out of the zone, out to the center ice line here for McLeod now. McLeod, his backhander, finds Doan. He's forced back behind the goal under immense pressure here. Now he hands it off to Power. Power being ragdolled right now by Kirby Dach. Power just rings it around the board. Sabres push back to their corner again and just have to heave it to center out of desperation. But here's a pass from Hudson at center that gets picked off by Tuck. He throws it right on goal, so no icing. But horrible goal for Alex Line to let in. Now it's about the response. Here's Hudson to the outside, cuts it in front, jumped over the stick of Danault. Now he plays it to the point here for Goulet. Goulet jumps it over. Now here comes Quinn. The other way, Quinn with a shot. Good back check by Danault to cover up for his mistake. But they can't clear. Samuelsson trying to make the move on Danault. He's forced back outside the zone. And we'll just play it to Connor Timmins. Timmins' pass jumps over the stick of one and back into the Montreal end. But here comes Montreal again. They turn it over at center ice here. Quinn. A lively start to the game, I must say, for both teams. Quinn loses it. Josh Anderson bulldozing his way into the Buffalo zone. Plays it behind the net. Has his pass picked off here, but Montreal forces a turnover. They center it in front. Anderson couldn't tap it home. Now here's Samuelsson. Finds Quinn, and here's Quinn forward. Helenos with a shot that goes just wide. It was looking top corner with it. It misses the zone, and now Montreal and their fans are complaining about something. They boo. I'm not sure about what. Are they saying that the Sabres had too many men? I don't know, but the refs never called it. But this is exactly what the Sabres wanted. And here's Jordan Greenway forcing a turnover. Poked it right on along. Dobish came out of his net to play it, and he advances it forward here. Good, smart goaltending. Wish we had that. Here's Dahlin, the captain, leaving it there. Metza forces up the blue line. He gets it out of the zone. That's the biggest key here. As Greenway now for Krebs. Krebs dances to the middle with a shot. There's a save from Dobish on Malenstein. Great action so far in the opening 5 minutes of this hockey game. It's really good energy. I like to see it from Buffalo, but they've had a tendency after the first 10 minutes of each of these first periods to fade away. That can't happen, obviously, here tonight. Did you know that every year when spring arrives and the snow begins to melt, Toronto? Joe, that is totally right. I can't believe Lyon let that one in. I mean, it was a great start. That really kills such a great start for Buffalo. But here's Josh Norris winning a face-off to the point. Thompson will send that to the far corner. Byron picks it up. He'll just play right back from whence he came. It'll ring all the way around now, and they just played into the corner again. Buffalo looking to set up possession here. They are unable to, as Montreal is able to lift it out of the zone, and they may have numbers. No. Good back check there by Norris, and now he just whacks it forward, causing a turnover here, and here's Thompson into the corner, centers the one, right alone in front. What a big save by Dobish on Norris. Now Thompson with another shot that goes up and out of play. Benson was all alone in front. Oh, my goodness. Josh Norris, he cannot buy a goal. $7.9 million for that. I mean, Norris, you are one-on-one with the goalie. Finish it. Finish it, you dumbass. It's a great glove save by Dobish. But that's one of your big players who needs to produce, and so far this series, he has not. 14-29, I mean, Buffalo's buzzing. This is all my criticisms, nothing to take away from their start. They have played fantastic. They are on the puck, they are forechecking hard, causing turnovers, and much more of this, and Montreal will bend. They will give up a goal. They will break. But here's another face-off. Tuck wins it in the face-off dot. Buffalo just trying to whisk it back to the point. They are unable to. It goes to center ice here. Samuelson catches the puck, forces it forward, but Montreal sends it right back to the Sabres zone here. As Tuck on it, he'll just send it to Dahlin. Gives it right back to Tuck. Nice breakout here from Buffalo. Now here's Doan over across the blue line here. Doan with a shot on goal, kicked out by Dobish. No one there. Now Tuck on the rebound, sends it to the front of the net. Doan couldn't handle it, and now Montreal is out of the zone. Forward for Gooley, the defenseman on the rush, drops it for Suzuki, spins, plays it to the trailer at Bolduc. He's sent behind the net. Great stick by Alex Tuck to break up that rush. And now Buffalo can move back the other way. And now Ryan McLeod allows Buffalo to complete a change here. He'll just hold on to it in his own end. Now here's Dahlin near side for Helenius. He'll shoot one in. Buffalo into the corner. They can't cause anything of it. Montreal will just backhand this one out to center here. There's no hand pass there. Cool. Great. Now here's Power. Gets it right back again. Good to see him up and moving after that nasty fall he took in Game 5. But he gives it off to Quinn. Quinn can't get it to the net off the rush. He's forced behind the net. Matheson takes it away. And now he'll skate forward with it. To center ice he goes. His pass just missed the mark. Buffalo right back again. They deflected into the Montreal zone. Not far enough for an ice. But here's Lane Hudson. Lively start for both teams. Unfortunately, when these sort of exchanges have happened, Buffalo doesn't have the lead. They always give up a BS goal. But here's Malenstein backhanding this one around. It's in the Sabres' end right now. Chekai pokes it to the corner for Demidov. He had a brilliant Game 5 performance. He centers it. It jumps over a couple, and now the Sabres eventually get it out here. Krebs can't get it in deep. And now Montreal the other way. Fans asking for a call. They're not going to get one. And now there's an exchange here at center ice. There's going to be a whistle now. And it looks like we got a penalty being called here. Is Buffalo getting called? Good job, Peyton Krebs. Yep. Well, the refs are going to talk about this for a second here. But it looks like off the initial call, it's just Peyton Krebs that's getting it. Yep. Good job, Peyton. I talked about this before the game. Why do we have a penchant to take ridiculously undisciplined penalties against Montreal? I just don't understand it. He didn't get a call initially, but afterwards, him and Newhook grapple with each other at center ice, but... they're doing it again. Yeah, I mean, Newhook, I can't believe that Newhook also didn't get a penalty for that. They're both going at it with each other. I don't understand how the refs only take one but not the other. It doesn't square with one another, you know? It just doesn't. I mean, the Sabres, it's going to be just like Game 4, huh? I mean, if anything, Newhook initiated the contact between the pair, but somehow only Krebs gets the call. And a power play that was 2 for 2 is going to go back to the power play after this commercial break. This is a great time to like this stream. We have 19 likes. Let us get to 20. We have recently hit 3,800 subscribers. We were on stream last time that happened. Now we're trying to get to 3,900. If you guys would care to do it, please do so. We would greatly appreciate it. If Krebs gets one, I thought Newhook... Yeah, no. No, you're at the Bell Center. The refs are not gonna... They're not gonna give us anything. Nope. Nope. It's gonna be one-way traffic in terms of calls again tonight, which is why the Sabres need to understand that they can't put themselves in that sort of situation. They just can't do it to themselves, and Peyton Krebs gave the refs a reason to make that call. He shouldn't have. He absolutely shouldn't have. I mean, by game 6, you should have learned, right? Yeah. But, now Montreal's got a chance to put one in on the power play. And they've only got one goal, or one shot on goal. It's resulted in a goal. It's a really weak one, conceded by Alex Lyon. So, you gotta imagine they're gonna throw them at Lyon often. But the Sabres, right off the draw, win it and will send it down the ice. That's a good start to the kill. Gonna need a kill. I'm not losing faith, Coyote. Not yet. Not until we give up a goal. But Suzuki establishing the zone here. Gives it to Demidov. Back to the point for Hudson. Near side. Slavkovsky down low for Caulfield. Up top. Hudson far side. Scores. Ivan Demidov gets a power play goal, and Buffalo's already down. That's why you can't take penalties. It's just, it's so scripted. So scripted. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's just so awful. It's a series of really crisp passing from the Canadiens, and it's in the back of the net. Yeah. Good job, Buffalo. You took that great lead and you turned it into a deficit. Oh my God, he's holding on to him. That's going to draw a penalty here as Josh Norris draws a holding call, but now he has it again. Norris turns it over, but Buffalo's going to get a power play here as Philip Deneau will go to the box.
I'm the kind of guy, since you're on a power play, you're out. I don't like power play
Alex
people.
Lyon does not look good to start off the game, folks. Yep. All right. Perfect response would be to get one on the power play, Buffalo. Come on. Gotta get one here. Why are Montreal fans complaining about this? He clearly... See, that's not the call. That's not the call, ESPN. You even got that wrong. You dumb. You are so dumb. That is not the penalty. That is not the penalty. The arm was up before that. ESPN can't get anything right. They suck. But Buffalo's got a power play here. Need a goal. Need a goal. Doan's going to lean into this faceoff after Tage was tossed. Doan wins it to the blue line. Dahlin just keeps it in. Slides it across to Quinn on the near side. Walks forward. Down low to Benson. Benson scans. Still has a lane. Doesn't take it. Now sends it out in front. Thompson's shot goes wide. Now Benson plays it to the point here for Quinn. To Dahlin. Nice protection of the puck by him. Dahlin takes a shot that goes off the stick of Benson and out of play. Yeah, I need to keep drinking. It's a good one. I know, they do, Bella. They really do. Ugh, I can't believe we're losing right now. But Tage leaning into another face-off here against Jake Evans. Thompson wins it. Cleanly back to Dahlin. Now far side to Thompson. Thompson carrying with it. He's got it down low to Tone. Back up top. Thompson with a shot. Blocked in front by Benson, and Montreal is able to clear. Benson's limping a bit as he skates back to the Buffalo bench. That's a bit of a concern. Here's Dahlin now on the puck. Drops it here to Tage. Tage to the outside for Josh Doan. Doan into the corner. Sabres can't establish possession here as they turn it over. Josh Anderson around the wall and down the ice. Yep. All right, Lyon, can you do anything? He leaves it for Dahlin. Here's Tuck outside Quinn. In front, Dahlin. Stopped by Dobish down low. And then Dobish, whoa. And Dahlin get involved, and now we have whistles here. So both guys are going to get penalized here. Dahlin and Dobish are both going to get penalties here. Donnelly nearly at a second of the game. It's a good save by Dobish. And I don't know why Dobish was so upset. Who should keep drinking? All of us. Alright, so we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey here for a few seconds. Actually, no, we shouldn't. We should have a 4-on-3, right? We should have a 4-on-3. Do we not? It should be 4-on-3 hockey now. I don't know why ESPN thinks it's 4-on-4.
I'm the kind of guy,
Believe
if
it
I
should be
sense
that.
you're on a power play, you're out. I don't
He
like
didn't even
power
really
play
do anything.
people.
He just crashes into the net. I mean, is it not 4-on-3 hockey? I see 3 guys out there for Buffalo. They keep ESPN keeps showing the crowd for some stupid reason. Hey, production team, can you show what really matters? Can you show what matters? And now the referees are talking. He's talking to the timekeeper's box. I'm not sure about what. I guess they're just trying to get the right amount of time on the clock. Alex Newhook is serving the Dobish penalty right now. So yeah, Buffalo's going to get 4-on-3 action here for another 41 seconds. Then we'll move into a 5-on-4. I believe. And then it'll be 4-on-4? I don't know. It's complicated. But 4-on-3 hockey here. Buffalo wins the draw in their own zone. Why was it in their own zone for that matter? I've never understood that. But here's Byram at the blue line, drops it for McLeod. McLeod uses his speed, flies into the zone, cuts to the outside. He's taken to the boards by Matheson, taken away now, and Evans has a 2-on-1. He has a 2-on-1 up the near side, takes the shot, scores. Are you joking? You gotta pull Lyon now. It's a shorthanded goal for Jake Evans. It's 3-1 Montreal.
I'm the kind of guy.
Are you kidding me? Pull Lyon. Yep, Lyon's done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! How do you let that in? Save a fucking shot! Save one! I mean, that is bullshit! 3 shots, 3 goals against Lyon. Get the fuck out of the net! Fuck off! Oh my god. I'm sorry I just uttered some curse words, but this is another shot that should be saved right through the goalie. Save that shit. That is unbelievable. It's a shorthanded goal for Montreal, and they've already conceded 3. Luukkonen's in the net. Awful. Can we get a goaltender, for God's sake? Here's Tage off the post. Unbelievable. And there's a shot sent down the ice that's going to be called back for an ice. I can't. Unbelievable. It's embarrassing. Go. Screw yourself, Alex Lyon, sending us out of the postseason. Thank you, you asshole. Thank you. We don't have a single fucking goaltender. I don't care. I'm letting it rip. 3 goals on 3 shots is unacceptable in an elimination game, and they're already down by 2. Levi's not available for this match. No, he's not. No, he's not. I mean, make a save. Make a save. Two of those goals should not have gone in, chat. 2 of them. I can't believe our season's going to end on horrible goaltending. Matt Chatter, our goalie, is so ass. They're both ass. We don't have a good option. All right, Sawyer, that's a hot take. That's not a good take. I can't believe we don't have a goaltender. How can this team play with any confidence when we don't have a goaltender? Huh? How is that possible? I'm flipping my shit. I am flipping my shit. I was hopeful that a crash out wouldn't happen, but here we are. Here we fucking are. It was a great start, ruined by Alex Lyon. I'm glad we finally pulled him. We should have pulled him after the first goal. That was terrible. You should have recognized, oh shit, right there, he's not in this one. Oh, crap. No. I mean, there's a lot of time left, but holy crap. This is terrible. Terrible goaltending. You just can't have it. 2 of the 3 goals should not have gone in. They would go right through your goalie. And in an elimination game, you just can't have it. You just can't have it. You just can't have it. And we're back to play here. Tage hit the post on that last rush. I mean, what the hell? You have a whole mountain to climb now. Whole mountain. Can you get 4 on Dobish? We've only done it once this series. And now Power turns it over behind the net. He turns it over again. I mean, average goaltending in this series is that much closer. And this series would be that much closer, and this game would be that much closer. And now they're Bronx cheering Luukkonen as he makes a glove save. When Dobish is making saves at the opposite end, your guy needs to step up. And Buffalo, neither one has done that this series. And it's going to cost them. Maybe. Unless the Sabres improbably come back. They now flip it to the middle of the ice there. Sabres had numbers. But now Timmins just sends it to the net. Rings right off the skate of Doan. And now there's a pass way ahead here as we get whistles now. Josh Norris, Mr. Glass, is down on the ice. And now he's reaching up to his face. He's got it cut on his lip. Talking to the referee. Are we not going to call that? I'm going to crash out. I don't care what you guys say. Family friendly. No, I'm going to be myself tonight. This start warrants a crash out. Are we going to get a penalty out of this? It's going to be a 4-minute call here for Buffalo. We're going to get a 4-minute power play.
I don't like power play people.
Wow. It's going to be a 4-minute penalty against Mick Matheson. All right. Can we get 2 on the power play, please? 2. Yeah, family friendly my ass. I'm not dealing with that crap tonight, chat. Don't even bother putting it in. I'm not going to respond to it. In fact, you'll rile me up even more. But it's early. The Sabres need a goal. We need a goal like anything else. Can we just make it happen? Tage loses the draw. Montreal rings it around. Veleno, can't clear. It's kept in the corner. Now Montreal will send it down the ice. I want the Sabres to show us that they want to play in this series. I want them to show us that we have life. As Byram just leaves a duck in the center ice line. But Buffalo is able to get past that and move into the zone. Here's Quinn playing one around to the far side here. Tage swings it down low to Benson. Oh, out in front. Doan can't get a shot off. It's not clear, though. Here's Byram now at the point. Byram to Quinn. Cross ice. Thompson with a shot. Dobish read it well and got across and made the save. Now the Canadiens trying to get it out. Can't. Here's Byram with a bad pass through center. What are we doing? Stop! Montreal sends it down the ice. 3 minutes remain on this power play. This is a rated R stream, chat. This will be a rated R stream for sure. In terms of language. Here's McLeod to the outside to Tuck. Terrible pass. Luckily, bounces to Byram at the point. He keeps it in. Come on. Byram. Across to Norris. Down to Tuck. Back up top to Norris. Norris takes the shot. Stopped by Dobich. Rebound gathered up by Montreal, and they'll send it down the ice. These 4-minute calls are what swings games, and already for Buffalo, they are up against it. 2 minutes. Timeout for the next person that yells at Don for saying shit. I swear to God, I will do it. Sawyer, you have full reign to do that as well. Here's McLeod dancing across the blue line. Plays one back to the point for Power. Across to Zucker. Near side for McLeod. McLeod takes the shot. Ooh. Dobich was swimming in his crease. And now Buffalo. Come on. They're forced out to center. Power outside to Tuck. Come on. Do something, Tuck. Do something. Play like you won $11 million. Drops it to Quinn. Quinn at the blue line. Walks it down low. Centers it to Norris. In front. Zucker scores! Jason Zucker. It's a power play goal. And Buffalo's only down by 1. It's 3-2 Montreal. That is the response you needed. That's what you needed. Get in! What a beautiful pass by Norris and Zucker. That's a two-game goal streak for him. Now we're back. Get another. But hell yeah. W's in the chat. We got a game now. Just no more shots on goal. No more shots on goal defensively. We got to insulate their goalies as much as possible. But face-off dropped at center ice here. As the crowd quiets now, we're back to even strength as the Sabres scored that one with 2 minutes or less on that power play. So here's Darlene behind his net. Plays one forward. Sabres may have numbers here. Tage couldn't get it past the defenseman. Oh, the Sabres can't get it past again. And I'll watch out the other way here. It's Josh Anderson chips it into the corner. Dances past Darlene and sent in there. Krebs gets it to the blue line here, and Thompson, he was cherry-picking a little bit. Plays one forward, and here they come. Ooh, Benson couldn't get the angle on the defenseman. Good forecheck by him, but eventually it's poked past him, and now Matheson around to Suzuki. I mean, Montreal, 3 goals on 4 shots is unbelievable. Here's Montreal resetting now with Texier up the near side. He'll shoot one into the far corner. There's a dog match for every one of these pucks now. Sabres got to get back into this game here. No more mistakes. You got to play your A game now. As Montreal plays one at the blue line. That was out. No, they're going to say that Hudson kept it in. Dobson up top for Demidov. Dances past one. Reaches for his face. There's not going to be a call resulting from that. But here's Demidov running out of room. Just leaves it there. Hudson dancing to the middle for Suzuki. Oh! Demidov missed the wide open net. He had a goal in his hands, but missed it. Now he plays one to the point for Dobson. Across for Hudson. He'll walk it into the corner. Timmons, gloves it down but can't clear. Here's Dobson to Newhook. Up top, that pass finally forced out of the zone. Thank God. A lot of offensive zone time as now they try to dump it in deep. They can't. Glove down by Helenus. Come on. Picked up by Kirby Doc, finding the trailer pass. Here, there's a shot. Blocked. Oh my God, Helenus, that puck's got to get out. There's a deflection that goes just wide. Now in front, that one just goes wide. Montreal's going to score on every shot, aren't they? Now Buffalo can't clear again. Dobson in front. Goalie shot blocked. Kareem's to the corner here. Buffalo barely clinging to a 1-goal deficit. I can't believe I'm saying that. Now Metza will finally get this puck out of the zone. Get this puck out. RD is so trash right now. Montreal is getting everything. They look like they're going to score another. Oh my goodness. Here's Power. Sabres are playing river hockey here as Power under duress. Gets one forward to Beck Malenstein. Loses the puck as he crisscrosses over the blue line. And now Montreal will just play it down low. To Arbor Checkeye up the far side here. Montreal nearly got caught on the turnover there. Greenway, come on, you dumbass. But now Montreal forwarded the no. At his stick lifted as he's across the blue line. They're forced to center. Here's Hudson dancing across. We'll just play it into the corner now for Samuelson. Samuelson whiffed on the initial pass. We'll play it to the near side. Buffalo trying to clear. They will. And then here's Tage the other way. Tage Oh my God! Can you not take a penalty, you dumbasses? Oh my God! Oh my God! Was that offsides? No, the ref is pointing the two guys here. Are we gonna get two guys to the box? Are we gonna get two guys? Norris is going to the box. I think Lane Hudson's also gonna go to the box. The door is open. So we're going to get 4-on-4 hockey here. Montreal would love another power play. But can we please just stop taking penalties? Can we please stop? My emotions, chat. We're going to a little commercial break. I can't do this. We're... Oh, lordy me. We're at 29 likes. Let's get it up to 30. We're in a chaotic first period. Montreal's got a 3-2 lead here. Buffalo went up 1. They gave us the next 3. Got one back on the power play. And let me in on the intermission. I definitely won't say profanity, Sawyer. Well, Sawyer. Well. Oh my God. Oh, it's stupid. This game is stupid. Everything is stupid. Stop the madness in Buffalo. I really wish. But I just can't do this. I can't do this for my mental health, for all of our mental healths. I predict 6-3 for who? Montreal? No, I mean, actually, it's got to be... Oh, I can still. Oh, Hudson Dove! Stop it! Stop. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 4-on-4 hockey here. It's 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. I can't do this game. We got 45 people in it. It's been crazy so far if you're just tuning in. We got 4-on-4 hockey here for the final 2:43 of this first period. Buffalo took a 1-0 lead. Montreal scored in their next 3 straight shots to take a 3-1 lead. Then Buffalo on the power play got one back. That is where we stand now. Oh, it's been crazy. I'm only on number 2, but it's 9%. I could use a couple more. The bourbon may be coming out at intermission. Oh, Canadiens fans say Habs. Well, I'm aware that they all say Habs, Noah, but I'm not a Canadiens fan. I'm not here to be nice. But, it looks like Norris, his lip was bleeding again, so he had to go to the dressing room for some repairs. Hello News will take his place in the box. But this face-off just outside the Montreal zone, Dano wins it. Or Suzuki, I'm sorry. Wins it back. I saw a 4 and I just assumed. Dano's been their face-off guy. Dobson up the far side. Dano, that was just outside of his reach. Buffalo will gather the puck up again here. And now it's with Samuelson. He's had a terrific year. He'll drop it for McLeod now. McLeod through center with speed. Sends it to the outside. Quinn with a shot. Looking far corner. Glances off the stick of Dobish and out of the zone. Now Samuelson walking it back. Samuelson will just drop it here. Don, you pretty young, Don? Do you get a good night's sleeping after drinking? No. If I've been drinking a lot, no. But if I haven't had too many, doesn't bother me. But if I've had more than maybe 7, then I won't be sleeping well. I'll be sore the next day. Here's Quinn forced back out the center now. Quinn can maintain possession. I'd prefer this. Maintain possession now. Darlene. Outside for Owen Power. Nice move to get through. Owen Power into the corner here for Tage. Tage holding up Carrier. buying enough time for Tuck. Tuck can't do anything with it. 40 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Now Montreal will have the puck here. They will send it around in the near corner. Matheson has it on the backhander. Pressured by Tuck. Plays it off to Alex Carrier, but he turns it over in the corner. Taken away by Tuck. Trying to send it out in front. Can't find a man. Good stick by Matheson to break that up. But here's Matheson. We have less than a minute to go here. 14 seconds remain on the 4-on-4 hockey. Slafkovsky across the blue line to center ice here. Pressured. Zach Benson nearly stealing it from him. Gooley through center. Big hit on Slafkovsky. And the Sabres moving forward. They dance into the zone. Benson took too long to make that pass. And now here's a 2-on-1. Hudson with a little bit of space forced to the corner. Plays one in the front of the net, just outside the reach of Benson. Now it's sent around the zone, near side. Benson again is centering pass, glanced off the stick of Connor Timmins and into the corner. But Power has it at his feet. With only 10 seconds to go, I think the Sabres are just content going into this first intermission. Down by 1, but Montreal, their fans serenading the crowd. The Sabres will have one last rush here. Up the near side, Krebs pulls up. And yeah, that's going to do it. That's going to do it. On a very entertaining first period. 5 goals in that. I mean, that was really frustrating from Buffalo. Alex Lyon got chased very early on, and I mean, since then, Buffalo hasn't given up a goal. I'll give them that. I don't want to see Alex Lyon again. I can't believe it. We don't have a goalie. Can we play Devin Levi if this goes to a Game 7? Can we do that? Oh, I don't want to watch this ESPN intermission. Mark Messier, you are so bad. There is no analysis on ESPN in terms of hockey. 0. I mean, there's none. Oh, I'm dizzy. I am dizzy, and it's not just because of the beer, chat. Not just because of the beer. No, I'm dizzy over that first period. Take a breath, chat. Take a breath. Shots were in favor of Buffalo, 11-4. Yes, you heard me right. 4 shots for Montreal. 3 goals. Hmm. What can I even say? Don, we are playing well enough to win. Just need to make some saves. Just need to make some saves. That's so difficult. That is so difficult. Neither of our guys have been giving us any hope. No, there is no indication that either of our goalies can make a save. None. 0. I mean, it's brutal. It's been brutal. Goaltending has been the major difference between in this game and last. Oops. I thought Buffalo played a really good game for about 30 minutes in Game 5. Then they just got pounded because they were down 5-3 like that. It doesn't help that we've been taking penalties, and it doesn't help that we haven't been able to buy a goal on Dobish in the third period or even second period of many games, but I don't know. Our goalies have been so ass. So ass. Don, you will stream Sunday. Coyote, I love the spirit. I wish I had an ounce of your positivity. But yes, we will stream. We will stream on Monday night. The Buffalo organization should hand out heart monitors for free. I wonder what the watch party is like at the KeyBank Center. I know that's happening. But yes, I really hope that this channel is streaming again on Monday. Can we trade for a goalie in the offseason to make a real deal? Like, hear me out, chat. Luukkonen or even Lyon. I wonder how much value Lyon's got now after a decent season. I expect Luukkonen to have more interest on the market. But think about this, chat. Luukkonen plus a second-round pick for a real goalie. Connor Hellebuck. Connor Hellebuck. Go get Connor Hellebuck. Don, what is drunk as a skunk? Is that what I am? I can only keep one eye open. Matt Cheddar, yes, that is what you are. Whatever state you're in right now, you are drunk as a skunk. But cheers, Chad, after a wildly entertaining first period. I really hope work doesn't see this stream. Albeit, if work does see this stream, this is as bad as it gets for me. Me hurling fucks and shits over the Sabres. I really don't do it for anything else. Actually, for the Bills, yeah. Hellebuck would be great. I mean, what other goalies can you think of off the top of your head, chat, that the Sabres could get in the offseason? Wait, why were we even talking about the offseason? No, we're going to talk about the offseason. Let's see here. Hellebuck, Thatcher Demko in Vancouver. Vancouver's going to strip it down to the studs. Demko wasn't good last year. Bit injury prone, but might as well take a flyer. It worked out for John Gibson in Detroit. Who else? I doubt Calgary will get rid of Dustin Wolf. He's their franchise goalie. Yeah, Tage does look good. I'll give him that. But we're solely thinking about goalies the Sabres could target in the offseason. I'd appreciate names right now, chat. Who else? I mean, Connor Hellebuck will be the belle of the ball. I don't know if he'll be traded. His post-season comments were not great. Kind of rung and stunk like Ryan O'Reilly's things after the 2018 season. Yeah, that's the only two. I mean, I'm sure if the Sabres, whenever the offseason happens, whether it be tomorrow, Tuesday, or after the Stanley Cup Finals, I will be probably making a video on who the Sabres could target in terms of goalies. No, Swayman, I don't think so. No, Boston's not rebuilding. They're probably looking to add this offseason. I wonder if UC Saros in Nashville. I mean, Nashville's been kind of ridiculous, and they are actively trying to be mid. So I don't know if they'll deal with UC Saros. I mean, Swayman would be great, but I see maybe a 0.00001% chance that Swayman is available this offseason. No, I don't think Jet Greaves. I think Columbus, like Boston, will be adding in the offseason. He'd be great on Buffalo. He had a real nice breakout season for the Blue Jackets, but I don't see him being available. I'm probably, if you're thinking about anybody, it's probably a goalie from the Western Conference. I mean, another name that popped to mind was Mackenzie Blackwood, but is he really an upgrade over Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen or Alex Lyon right now? Probably not. Anybody else that I can think of? I mean, Hellebuck and Demko. If you can get Hellebuck, that'd be great. I'm just thinking right now. Chat. Maybe one of the two guys out of Minnesota. Probably Philip Gustafsson. Yeah, I don't think that'll. I mean, maybe Minnesota does that. Maybe they go roll with the Jesper Wolstead and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen tandem. Which one would Bentley? Carter Hart? No. There are character reasons why Carter Hart should not be on this team. Aiden Hill, okay. Yeah, no, Aiden Hill did not have a good season. I do think Levi's in the equation for next year. I mean, what? Do you roll with a Lukin and Levi at worst? I still feel, I mean, if Levi's going to be in the lineup, you're going to have to get rid of both of those guys. Because I don't see Levi immediately coming in and being your starter. Right? I believe Levi will start as a backup if he even plays in Buffalo. It sounded like they were trying to deal him maybe at the deadline. And that could happen again this offseason. Ooh, okay, Matt Chatter. I will let me answer your question. I want to pull up the Bills' schedule here. So I can give you an honest assessment. Schedule. Nope. Okay, here we go. So, in terms of the Bills' schedule, our beginning of the season is really difficult. Texans, we haven't won there since 2008. I don't think we'll win that. And then at home to Detroit on a short week. That's a tough one. Chargers are no slouch either, although I think we should win that. Patriots at 1 o'clock. That's really interesting. I think we should win that as well. But the Rams on the road. There's a realistic chance we could start 2-3 on the road to begin the season. Raiders should win. Ravens, that'll be difficult. I can't believe that's a 1 o'clock game. Vikings, we should win. What? 4-3, 5-3. Jets win. 6-3, 7-3. I should do. Why am I revealing all my trade secrets now? I should make this into a video and farm views. Overall, I think the Bills, just if they get through the first 5 weeks of their season unscathed, we're good. Of course, the biggest goal has got to be getting the 1 seed. Easy. Yeah, I'm fine if he's a backup. Just saying he'll be on a roster in some capacity if Yarmo gets a new goalie. Yeah, I think if Levi is to be on the roster, he would take the backup role. But I'm not comfortable with Lyon being our starter, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable with Luukkonen being our starter either. Luukkonen has not been good. He's not been good in the playoffs, and I think that's going to leave a really bad taste in people's mouths. Darcy Kemper, perhaps. Well, who... You got to look at an alternative in LA. They don't really have anybody coming through the pipeline in terms of prospects. Their backup... Who is their backup? Is it Anton Forsberg? Yeah, it is Anton Forsberg. I don't think they'll be comfortable keeping him as their starter. So I don't know if Darcy's the guy. You're probably looking at Connor Hellebuck, someone that's agitating to get out, or rebuilding team. LA, I don't know if they fit the profile. Ken Holland seems to really delusionally believe that they can be a contending team. Michael Hauser Sawyer. Oh, what a poll. What a poll. That is a poll. Of all things, wasn't expecting goaltending to lose us the series. It really hasn't, AI. I mean, yeah. You go through the first round, you go through the opening series. I mean, Luukkonen, yeah, he was going to lose us the Boston series if we didn't pull him sooner than we did, but goaltending was not a problem in the regular season. In fact, goaltending was the biggest reason why the Sabres had such a miraculous turnaround. Sawyer, why do I even have these on? I muted the intermission. I will not listen to ESPN. I wish we had an option to watch Sportsnet. They are so far better, even though they are one-sided towards Montreal. Sportsnet, the quality, the analysis, even if it's from Montreal, we get to analyze the other side, and that's really good. That's a big, big positive. Sportsnet respects the game. TNT as well. ESPN, they are a joke. They are a joke. Imagine them trying to pronounce a black or someone else's race's name. I know. If they pulled, the stunt they did on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, yeah, would not have gone well. Knowing ESPN, I see Kevin Weeks here on the broadcast. They would have forced him to try to mispronounce the minority's name just because they're ESPN and they're corporate. They can say, well, we can hide behind that. That's just how corporate America works, I guess. Not all. That's too much of a blanket statement. That's how ESPN works. They are not indicative of all of corporate America. I'll say that. They showed a cute UPL commercial. I gotta say, I'm running low on beers. I may have to go down to the fridge and get some more. So I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna be so drunk for this stream. Right back. Oh, am I gonna have a hangover tomorrow? No. No, 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 no. Nice. I was such a believer in Lion before this series. Yeah, me too. I mean, we didn't have a reason not to doubt Alex Lyon. Put my UPO jersey on, should I? Hold on, I'll bring it out. I'll bring it out. Hold on. Give me another second here. Can't expect you to get drunk, Don. No. Not yet, at least. I'm buzzed, not drunk. There's a difference. Alright. Got the Lucan in. Nice. Beautiful. You just put your Quinn jersey on. Yeah, maybe that'll give us better odds of winning this game. I mean, look, it's not over. It's not over. Still one goal game. Anything can happen. I mean, even look to game 5. Montreal was down by the same scoreline going into the second period. So I will get concerned when if it's 4-2. Not when, if it's 4-2. Buffalo just needs to get the next goal, obviously. Need to get the next goal in this hockey game. That's so important. And I would love it, if our goalies could make a save. That would be cool as well. Don may have to go into Hockey Anonymous after the game. You go with a paper bag over your head. Yeah. Not because of the drunkenness or the buzziness, but because of the Sabres goaltending. I need to vent out and rant. I mean, I feel like Sabres fans have been in Hockey Anonymous for the last 15 years, so. Don, the problem is I've been drinking all afternoon. I'm so drunk I can't really type any intelligent or lucid thoughts at this point. Well, lucid or intelligent, those are words that a drunk person would not be able to say. So I have faith in you, Mad Chatter. I think you need to push it further. Don't actually do that. Don't do that. If you don't get the next goal, the game's over. Yeah, it really feels like it's going to be... Yeah, it really does feel like the next goal in this game is going to decide it. Sabres got to get it. But second period is about to begin, folks. Do not go anywhere. In fact, plug in, lock in. It's time. It is here. The second period, the Sabres and the Canadiens battled away in a very entertaining first period. But now is the time. You know, Ray Ferraro was saying that the Sabres played a really good first period, and yet we gave up 3 goals. Just can't have that. But here comes Montreal, throwing it into the Sabres zone here. Norris, forced back, pushes it up the board. It's nice to see Norris back on the ice after taking that high sticking. Dome with a nice knockdown. It's forced a turnover here, and here comes Buffalo. Norris, near side, trying to center this one. Thompson had it picked off. And now Montreal trying to spring the breakaway pass. Rolled under the stick of Texier. Now Luukkonen plays it to the corner here. Tage with a stretch pass finds Benson. Benson behind the defense. Takes it to the back post. Never got a clean shot off. Now here's Benson trying to swing it out in front. Buffalo has it there with Byram at the near side point. This game's already opened up. It's crazy. Here's Benson dropping it at the blue line to McLeod across. Benson faked the slapper. Will hold on to it. Now dishes outside for Byram. Walks to the middle. Takes the shot right out in front. Buffalo scores! Zach Benson, the Butcher, at the Bell Center, ties the game up at 3. Just a minute into this second period. Zach Benson's breakout continues here in the postseason. It's another crazy start to a period in this game, and Buffalo's right back. We're back. The initial shot leaked through Dolbesh. Benson on the backhander, followed up and off the far post and in. The Rat Boy does it again. It's 3-3. Oh my goodness. And you can hear my brother downstairs, I can imagine. But here Buffalo comes again. Doan through center. Dishes it to Tuck. He'll backhand this one into the zone. Forces it behind the net. Hudson will just play it far side here for Byram. Byram off the boards. Still has it. Cuts to the front of the net. What a pad save by Dobish. But here's Bowen Byram keeping the play alive to McLeod. No dwelling on that miss. Here's Byram to McLeod through the center. Dances to the top of the zone. Now will stretch to the outside. McLeod still has it. Inside Tuck with a one-timer that goes wide. Now Power with a shot. Blocked. Power still has it to the point. Buffalo backhands this one down low. They have numbers there. Here's Doan to the outside. Now up top to Byram. Byram will just play it to the corner. Stays in play here. And now Montreal will finally control the puck with Suzuki on the near side. You did hear my brother? I can imagine. Yeah. He's watching the Sportsnet feed right now, so he's about 10 seconds behind. Here's Buffalo causing a turnover at center, and now they roll in. Helenu's back post just missed the stick of Timmins. And now Montreal the other way, trying to go up the near side. Buffalo's on it again. But, watch out. Evans actually got the better of it. He'll bust into the Sabre zone on the backhander. Throws it into the corner. Montreal's got numbers down low. New hook to the net. Luukkonen. I almost said line. Luukkonen makes the save. Just the second save for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Oh, what a start to this period. I mean, Buffalo's all over Montreal. I can't believe Byram didn't score this, by the way. What a beautiful play to get around. He just couldn't get elevation on the shot. It was nearly back-to-back shots. Buffalo, they look hungry. And, I mean, it's 3-3 in a game 6. This is exactly as advertised for this series, right? Isn't it? But we have another defensive zone face-off now. Won by Montreal. Demidov takes it into the corner here. He'll slide it down low for Newhook. Newhook swings it to the far blue line. It's kept in. There's a shot that goes wide. Now Montreal tips it in front. Newhook stopped. It goes behind Luukkonen. They're able to sweep it away from the crease to the blue line. Not much further. Metsa with a goal-saving play there. Here's Chekai keeping it into the blue line. Now Demidov, far side. There's another shot that deflects wide. Luukkonen may have caught a piece of it. Now Evans On the backhander, can't get it out in front. Now Demidov will follow up, plays it to the blue line. There's another shot, down low, only finds the sixth of Jordan Greenway, who will lift it out to center for Buffalo, who's got, well, they had numbers. Oh, but Malenstein just got hit up high by one of the Montreal players. They will control here. But Zach Benson with the equalizer in this hockey game. Now Buffalo looking to go forward here. Thompson dancing to the outside, takes the shot right into the gut of Jakub Dobeš, and he will hold on. Buffalo is hungry right now. We are so back. Who was negative? Not me. No. There's Alex Lyon looking despondently over in the corner. That's the Bell Center, and a lot of these original 6 clubs, their arenas, they don't have spots and room for the backup goalie on the bench. So Alex Lyon right now is sitting all alone in the far corner. I can't imagine how he feels right now. Can't imagine it. But we have a face-off coming up here in the Montreal zone. No more boomers. Or no more doomers, yeah. But Buffalo, can we just win a game? Win a game. Here's a face-off. Montreal is able to win it forward, and they can skate. Here they come with speed. Josh Anderson up the near side, forces the wall, plays it down low, turns it over, and now Power. He's got to lead out the rush. Nice pass forward to find Zach Benson across the blue line. Benson throws it around to the far corner, only finds Matheson, takes a check, makes the play though, turns it over to Tage Thompson. To the near wall. Thompson whacks it to the blue line, able to control, but forced out to center here with it. Thompson now dances with it, slides it into the zone. Dobeš thought it was an offsides. I believe it was, yes. They're going to call it here as Benson takes an extra whack from Matheson. Whistle sound. It's an offsides against Buffalo. With 15:41, looks like I forgot to play my clock, or start the clock. I'm sure Lyon feels like shite, but cares more. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's only natural. I think Lyon, his mindset right now is wow. I really hurt my team there. I mean, he's got a straight face in the corner. He'll feel worse if the Sabres don't win this game. Yeah, but things are getting spicy. Make sure, folks, like and subscribe, please. Would really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. We got 32 likes here. Oh. Face off, won by Montreal in the Sabres zone, but the Sabres force it back out to center, and it's a foot race the other way. Dobeš comes out of his crease to play it. He'll slide it to the far corner. Montreal has it there. They'll ring it around the near side. Suzuki, nice gathering of the puck. Plays it far side. Caulfield, his pass misplaced, turned over, and now Tuck over the blue line. Slides a pass near side for Mike Cloud, far side. Tuck in front. Oh, what a save by Jakub Dobeš. He robbed Tuck blind. Now the Sabres have it in front. There's a misplaced pass, and ESPN buffers. Cool. Now Doan in some traffic can't control it. Here's Dahlin down low for Tuck, who is snake bitten this series. Turns it over. Montreal looking for the breakaway. Nearly had it. How did we not score? Those are two plays, Byram and Tuck, that should have gone in the net. But here comes Buffalo again. Helenius to the net. Dobeš kicks it out. Now it sits all alone in front. Power with a shot that goes just wide. Who's looking for the deflection? Helenius through the middle. Takes the shot that deflects high over the net. Zucker on it. Sabres all over Montreal in this period. They have it at the near side. Power still with the puck. Leaves it at the blue line. For Samuelson with a shot that goes behind the net. Sabres get it at the wall. Zucker with a bad angle shot. Stopped by Dobeš. Now Quinn all over the forecheck here. Can't get it away from Carrier. Montreal gets it to the blue line, and they will get it out of the zone. Jason, yes. Victor. Hell yeah. Buffalo is putting on a massive push here in this period. Somehow they don't have the lead. There's a misplaced pass. That should have been nice. Dobeš Do you not understand, you dumbass? You can't just put up your arm and expect it to be a icing call. But here's another bad pass by Carey. It turns right over. Benson skating it into the zone behind the net for Norris. Takes a big check from Czech guy. Receives run in return from Thompson. Sabres keep it alive. Byram, far side, one-timer, stopped by Dobej. And Montreal gets to the rebound and clears. Demidov just gets it to center, but Buffalo is all over Montreal right now. As I keep saying here, Byram, his pass at center ice turned over. Bell Center, the crowd trying to will their team back into the game. Here's Buffalo, stretch pass forward to Benson. Across the blue line, takes a decent check from Matheson, draws a reception from the crowd here. And Buffalo, right to the net. Henderson had a one-on-one opportunity, but Buffalo's going to have a penalty here for too many men. What? Oh, God. Sabres had 6 guys out on the ice for forever, and they still gave up a breakaway. It's going to be a bench minor. Unbelievable. Rated R stream. But I guess we're going to win commercial now? I can't believe that's another dumb penalty. Who was that 6th guy? Who was that 6th guy? Unreal. Ray Ferraro just said Alex Lyon made another stop. Bro, Alex Lyon hasn't been in for a while. But Buffalo really pushing here, give up a penalty. It's a zone, or it's a too many men. Too many men call. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why Sawyer. At least is looking a little steady, a bit more than Lyon, but even there, he almost gave one up through the 5-hole again. Montreal knows to shoot 5-1 Luukkonen, I guess. And now they will get another power play opportunity. Because Buffalo did not communicate. They had 6 guys out there for forever, by the way. Long freaking time. Lenny's got to get control. Well, you know, this goes back. This issue of too many men goes back to the regular season. How many times did the Sabres not communicate coming off the bench? That was a reoccurring problem. And it's arisen again. That's fun. That's great. Rated O for overtime, says Rick Generette. Can we get a rated O in the chat? Let's get a rated O train going. Rated O for Rick Generette, alright? Rated O. Maybe we should wait till overtime actually starts, but I'm going to start the trend. Let's get a rated O train going. Come on, guys. I don't want to see anything else. Rated O. Rated O. How's my temperature now? Still stressed. Especially because Montreal's going back to the power play. They were 2 for 2 in Game 5. They are 1 for 1 tonight. That would be so Montreal to get a goal here. They are power play merchants. I've said it time and time again. But Montreal scored on the first power play. The Sabres, much like the first power play, they win the faceoff and will send it down the length of the ice. Here's Hudson leading the rush now. Buffalo just survived 2 minutes. That's all you got to do. Hudson drops it off for Suzuki. He gains possession into the zone. Montreal, far side for Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky with a shot. Didn't make it all the way through. Actually goes down low to Caulfield. Back to Suzuki. Leaves it there for Caulfield. Walks out in front. Takes the shot that goes wide. Near side. Demidov now. Flips it around to Slafkovsky. Now to Suzuki. Suzuki below the goal line. Sends it up top for Hudson. Hudson has it. Near side. Demidov. No shot. Sends it to Slafkovsky. Far side. Just jumped over the stick of Caulfield. Greenway, you got to get to that puck. And now Montreal forced out of the zone here. Misplaced pass. Good pressure by Greenway, but Buffalo changed. They only got 3 guys on the ice. But 4th guy eventually joins the play. Here's Demidov. Far side, that pass. Tipped away by Timmins, but only to the blue line, not out. Here's Caulfield at the blue line. Slides it to Suzuki. In front, Caulfield, no shot. Now to Hudson. Shot. Saved by Luukkonen. Rebound sends to the side of the net. Buffalo looking to get on this rebound. They cannot. Demidov to Slafkovsky down low. That sliding block there by Timmins to break up that play, but Slafkovsky gets it right back again. To the blue line for Hudson. Hudson drifts to the near side, up top, but his pass is forced out of the zone. 30 seconds remain on the power play. Here's Hudson again, far side for Slafkovsky, stick left by Tuck, and he can move forward now with the shorthanded. Tuck into the Montreal zone. He'll drift back and drain more of that clock. Yes, sir. He'll drop it to power. Far side. Sabres can't touch up. That pass was behind Tuck. They would have been offsides, but it doesn't matter. 5 seconds remain on the power play. Here's Doc moving forward. He'll just shoot one into the Sabres zone. Far side. Buffalo back to even strength. The penalty has expired, but Montreal keeps it in the end. Sabres end for now. Thompson to the point. Blocked. There's another chance for Bolduc. Cross-ice pass to Matheson at the blue line. His shot gets blocked again. Tuck on the clearing attempt has his stick explode. He just pins it against the boards with his skate. He's supported there by Zach Metza. Good kill by the Sabres, but the danger's not over yet. Sabres eventually come away with it, and they will flip it out to center ice here. Benson on the foot race. Can't get it first before Dobson, and Dobson, nice bank pass off the boards to Doc. Doc with a shot to the net. Stopped by Luukkonen, kicks it out to the front. And now Buffalo at the free point. Zucker has it. Gets it past one. And here comes Buffalo. Norris. Back post. Quinn can't jam it home. Jumps over his stick. Now Norris again. To the blue line. There's going to be a penalty coming up against Montreal. Sabres have an extra man on the ice. Thompson at the blue line turns it over. But Buffalo is going to get a power play out of all.
If I sense you're on a power
chaos.
Play, you're out.
This is a glorious opportunity to get something going again. Alex Carrier is going to go to the box for an interference call. So the Sabres get a big kill at one end, power play at the other. Ooh, that's a weak call on Carrier. That's a weak call. But we're going to a commercial break, chat. The score is 3-3. Game 6 is still for play. Buffalo has battled back from a 3-1 deficit. It's been scintillating. It's been exciting. But it's not over yet. Far from it. But we go to a commercial. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe, chat. Breathe. This game is insane. This game is just crazy. Weak, but yeah, it is a weak call. It is a very weak call, but hey, Buffalo's been getting called on weak penalties. I'm glad it's kind of going the other way now. If anything, Zucker really just tied, or Carrier tied Zucker's stick up, going on the back check there. You know, Remy, I loved you. I not loved in the past tense. I love you now because anytime Power or Quinn screws up, your name pops up in my chat, and it is glorious. It is so predictable. Not saying that is a bad thing. A lot of your criticisms are totally warranted, but it's so funny. It is so funny. You hate those guys. Here's a look at Buffalo right now. No, France. My stomach is unsettled and the room is spinning. Yeah. Buffalo's going with the power play here. They're 1 for 2, I guess, tonight? Or 1 for 1. Because they had the double minor. I don't know how they count those stats. But Buffalo's going to the power play here. They've already got one tonight. They're looking to get another to take the lead. They've been by far the better team in this game. Yeah, so Buffalo's 1 for 3. So I guess they counted that for 2. Power's okay, but not... Yes, Remy, I agree with you on that. He is not a first overall. That was a weak draft, though. I'd rather take Power over Matty Beniers. Beniers is more useless than Dylan Cousins. But here the Sabres win a draw here. Dahlin dishes it to Thompson with a shot right on. Dobish makes the initial save. Montreal gets it to the blue line, but not out. Newhook failed to clear. Now Thompson, near faceoff dot, controls with it. Thompson, down low to Doan. Back up top to Thompson. Thompson, near side. Doan again. Looks, scans, doesn't have an option. Up top to Thompson. Far side, Dahlin, near side, Doan, no shot. Slides it again to Quinn. Right below the goal line here. Jack Quinn drifts up to the top of the zone, near side. Thompson, he'll leave it there. Back to Quinn. Quinn. Down low to Darlene at the far goal line. Darlene. Up top. Quinn scores! Jack Quinn on the power play gives Buffalo a 4-3 lead. That's a beauty of a goal. They ring it around the blue line. They circle the zone. And eventually Jack Quinn goes upstairs, posting in. Glove side on Jakob Dobish. And the Sabres, from 3-1 down, are up 4-3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They have turned this game on its head. And there you hear it. There's Nick. There's Nick. Love Nick. Oh, there's Nick's hurling a couple of slurs, or I'm not slurs, but some bad language. But here's Power right off the draw, playing it forward here. Tuck to the near side here. Sammy at the point. Samuelson trying to get it past Josh Anderson. Cannot. He'll flip it out to the center ice line. But Power, the good pinch, forces it right back into the Montreal zone. But what a moment here for the Sabres team. They have climbed all the way back. And I said wrongly in the first period that the Sabres would be hard-pressed to get 4 against Dobish. That's exactly what they've done here. Now McLeod touching the puck after a high stick. That'll bring up a whistle. But it's a go-ahead goal. I can't believe it. Jack Quinn. That is his first career playoff goal, by the way. Shout out Nick. Yes, sir. Shout out Nick. Nick's going to be a celebrity after this stream. Just so you guys are aware, Jacob Fowler is the backup for this game. I love how Ray Ferraro is on between the benches right now, right next to Jacob Fowler, talking about maybe pulling him. But that's the case right now. That is what's happening. Oh my God, Remy, what do you got to say now? What do you got to say now after Quinn scores, huh? Not even hating on you, but I'm just curious. Quinton, my boy. I know. Oh, there he is, Remy. Finally, that bum Quinn does something. Yep, there you go. But Buffalo, can we get another? Can we get another, please? I can't believe we turned this game around. Here's Norris on the defensive zone face-off. Wins it to Timmins. Near side for Byram. Byram turns it over. Not out. Here's Slavkovsky with a shot. Whisks it wide. And now Buffalo gets it right back again. And they got numbers. They got numbers going forward. Here's Thompson. Takes the shot right into the gut of Dobish, and he will hold on. Another save. Suffer, Remy. Guys, let's not hate on Remy. I love Remy. Remy is a consistent member of this chat. He's a beauty. I love him. He's great. He is a Sabres fan, most importantly. We love it. But if Buffalo wins this game, they force it to a Game 7. No matter what happens, the Eastern Conference Finals will begin on Thursday in Raleigh. I know, thank God we woke up. Go Bills, Chris Parker. Yes, sir. Go Bills. Go Bills. Chat, should I stream Bills games next season? But here's a face-off in the Montreal zone, won by Buffalo. Tuck muscles his way to the corner. Now muscles his way back. Tries to hand it off to Darlene, but Bolduc read that play nicely. Gets it out to center ice here as Samuelson plays it down. Leaves it there, and here comes Buffalo with speed. Doan up the near side, takes the shot off the shoulder of Dobish, and Montreal's able to kick it out to center. Here's Sammy. Sammy to Tuck. Nice pass along for Doan. Up the far side, Doan with a bit of speed. Buffalo's playing their game right now. This is their A game. This is what we saw in the regular season. They try to get it forward here. Byram into the skates of Matheson. He's unable to control. Tuck unable to read. He's there's a good hit on Tuck. And now Bolduc on Tuck, able to get it out of the zone. Now Montreal's looking for a call here. None coming. Now here's Buffalo. Oh, look out. Zucker spins away from one. Zucker far side scores! Bober Castellanos! On the 2-on-1, it's 5-3! It's 5-3! Oh my God! Oh! It's a broken play! Zucker to Helenos! And makes it 5-3 Buffalo with 7 minutes left in the second period. Oh my God, it's a long breakout pass. Buffalo, they are all over Montreal here. They are all over him. And now the Montreal crowd is booing their own team. You can hear him. Yeah. Zuckerberg, not Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, sir. Facebook with the pass. It's 4 unanswered goals here. And much like Game 5, Buffalo, like Montreal, has put together 4 straight goals to take a commanding 2-goal lead here in the second. But we still got plenty of time, chat. Plenty of time. What an offensive explosion here for the Sabres. So we got a face-off here. It was a glove pass, so the face-off came just outside the Buffalo zone. Buffalo loses the draw. Montreal now has it at center ice here. Demidov to the outside for Evans. Loses control of it to Benson. Benson at the blue line. Nice play between the legs to get it out of the zone. And now Norris forward here. Gets tangled up. Montreal would get it forward, but Buffalo's got to be feeling great about their game right now. They have totally stormed back in this game. Owen Power behind his goal. Flips it near side for Zach Metza. Near side to Ryan McLeod. He's got space. McLeod chips it forward. Benson to the back post. Oh, come on, Tuck. Read the play, dumbass. Montreal now has it here with Jake Evans. He'll just play it down low, but I gotta imagine. I know exactly how the Bell Center's feeling right now. This is stunning, right? They were down 3-1, but I gotta give them credit. They're still chanting for their team. Go Habs, go. They're still trying. Montreal trying to get back into this game here as Buffalo is just, oh my God, it's been beautiful. But here's Buffalo again through center. Now to McLeod over the blue line. McLeod, oh, he saw a defenseman leaking down from the point. Couldn't find him though. Montreal breaks up the pass. They have it to Suzuki at the near side here. And Montreal just to center beyond the stick of Juraj Slafkovsky to Timmins, but Slafkovsky puts Timmins under pressure. Timmins turns the puck over, gets it to Caulfield with a short angle shot, stopped by Luukkonen, and he will hold on for no rebound and a whistle. But we're going to go to a commercial break here. Buffalo has had an explosion, as I've mentioned already, in terms of goals. I haven't even looked at the chat. Don, can we rally? Yes, we can. Oh, belief. UPL plays better with the lead. That is true. UPL always needs to get settled into a game. You can always tell in his first couple shots whether or not he's in it or not. And I guess he's in it because he hasn't given one up so far. But, this is fantastic. What a second period so far from Buffalo. They knew this was their season, and my gosh, we cannot question their mentality because they did not give up. They were down by 2 goals, and they scored 4. Look at the facts. They scored 4 goals in the second period. They came out hungry. Their forecheck was hard. Their shots were lethal. The defensemen were jumping into the play, getting involved, and the Sabres, to their credit, have not been turning the puck over at the blue line. That's been huge. They have not done that, and, look at the results. The results speak for themselves, right? What a game so far. I could watch it on ABC, but I like 4K UHD better on ESPN. I got a question, Jason, and whoever is watching on cable, does ESPN, when they say it's ESPN on ABC, do they show the game both on ESPN and ABC, or do they just show it on ABC? But again, Buffalo looking to keep their season alive by forcing a Game 7. But I gotta say, Alex Lyon getting pulled, that was the turning point in this game. This is old gravy from where we were back in December, I know. But Benson, Quinn, and Helenus all scoring in this period. But we are returning to play here. 5:22 remains in this middle frame. Buffalo looking to expand on their 2-goal lead. So just ABC. Okay, gotcha. I just see the little graphic at the top of the screen there. So, I don't know. I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in a half a decade, so. But here's Buffalo playing this into the zone. I gotta say, another big key about this game, Tage Thompson has had by far his best game so far of the series. He's been phenomenal in Game 6. But here's Dobson behind his net. His pass for Hudson turned over. Norris all over that. Plays it to the near side. Norris shielding the puck will slide it down low for Tage. Tage behind the net, gets it out to the near side, and now Slafkovsky able to emerge with it. Here comes Slafkovsky, trying to get past Dahlin. He's able to just get past him, slow him down the slightest bit, and Buffalo's out to center. Here's Benson now. What a play by him. He decks a guy and doesn't even have to touch him. Buffalo with Dahlin just throws it through the zones. It's turned over here. Anderson into the Sabres zone. Turns it over again. Now Dahlin will just coolly slide it behind the net. McLeod backhands this one to the far blue line. Not out. Tuck unable to clear. Kept in the zone. Matheson down low. Draws a penalty call. Montreal's going to go back to the penalty here. It's a delayed penalty. Now Buffalo touches up on it. Good job, Alex Tuck. I'm proud of you. Good job. It says ESPN on ABC. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Reading comprehension for a law student is lacking. This is a big moment. This is a huge moment. Under 5 to go in the second period. This is right where Montreal could score and get back to within 1. Then it's a totally different game. Yeah, good job, Tuck. Can't clear. Lazily sticking his stick in. And he doesn't like the call, but he did touch on the gloves. That's been something that the refs have really tried to make an emphasis on this season. Don't touch the gloves with your stick. Don't just whack at it. You can't do that. That'll get called. You could see it as a weak call, but is not out of line with what we saw from the refs this season. But off the faceoff win here, Montreal controls Slafkovsky to the blue line for Demidov. Demidov, quick shot to the net. Blocked down in front. Suzuki has it. Gloves it down. But now it's to Demidov at the blue line to Caulfield. Caulfield controls at the far faceoff dot to Suzuki. Plays it back to Caulfield. Up top, Hudson near side is pass in between the legs of Slafkovsky. But Montreal keeps possession here with Slafkovsky. Slides it outside to Demidov at the near side. Demidov down low to Suzuki. Drifting at the faceoff dot. Slides it to the goal line for Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky muscled out there, but able to find Caulfield. Up top to Hudson. Now, Suzuki trading places with Hudson at the blue line. Backhands one down low to Caulfield. Up top, Hudson with a shot. Stopped by Luke and a rebound kick to the far blue line. And now here it is again. Suzuki turns it over and Buffalo's able to clear. Right on goal to Dobej. And Caulfield has a few words for the ref as he skates by him. He wanted another call. Hudson far side. Suzuki as the Montreal Canadiens quickly re-enter the zone. Demidov through the middle of the ice. His pass picked off by Buffalo. Can they clear? No, they can't. Power has to get back into position. He does. Slafkovsky's pass intercepted, but not cleared. Now here's a Benson block that just gets over to the blue line. 40 seconds remain on the Montreal power play. Here's Hudson drifting up the near side. Settles in the corner. Plays it up to the blue line for Texier. Second unit out there. Beauduc with a shot that deflects wide. Puck trickles around the glass to the near side. Hudson still on the ice. Slow. Greenway always not have a stick, by the way. There was a clearance there, and he didn't get off the ice. He is so... Why? It's a 5-on-3, basically. Texier with a shot that deflects wide. Power play time, trickling down. Play is in the corner. Power gets to it, and is able to clear. And now here's a breakaway. The away talk. Oh, it's a big glove save by Dobej. Glove save by Dobej. My clock. Okay, what happened here? Alex Tuck has had some glorious opportunities here. Now we have whistles being blown. What happened? What happened? Is Montreal? No, Montreal. There was a debate about whether Montreal was going to get called for too many men, but no. But Alex Tuck walked out of the box at a clear breakaway, tried to go glove side, unable to put it past Dobej. It could have been a 3-goal lead, and that could have been wraps on this game here for Tuck. But he's unable to finish here, and still a game. And Dobej just shakes his head on the bench. Yeah, Tuch has not been good this series. He remains snake bitten. We got 1:46 to go here in this second period. Face off at center. Buffalo wins it. They'll just send it into the Hab zone. Here's Matheson on it. Shots in favor of Buffalo, 28-14. And yet it's still a 2-goal game. Here's Montreal up the far side. Anderson with speed. Rolls around the net. He'll just play it back from whence he came. Down low to Deneau. Being taken to the boards by Metza. I love Metza's game this game so far. Buffalo unable to clear, though. Matheson, far side, there's a shot that deflects wide of Luukkonen, and it goes up and out of play. Nice. There is an attempt from the wing from Evans, but that goes wide. I'm surprised ESPN hasn't cut to the Sabres KeyBank crowd. I wonder if there's just not a crowd. Tuch is in a funk, yeah. Dobish has got his number. That could have been the dagger. You're absolutely right, Victor. But we got 50 people in the chat. We have a face-off coming up. 1:13 left in this second period. Buffalo's got 4 straight goals. Benson's on the bench, shaking out his hand. He's a little hurt right now. He's got a goal and assist in this game. He's been a huge part about the Sabres' streak this far. But there's a face-off win for Montreal that goes right back into their own end. It's a foot race here that Buffalo wins. Here's Zucker at the far face-off dot, sends it to the net. Quinn forced back out to the high face-off dot, centers it to Byram. His shot stopped by Dobish. Montreal gets to the rebound, and now they'll be able to skate to center. Here's Jake Evans to the far corner, plays it around Josh Anderson. Anderson down low, intercepted by Helenius, tries to get it out, and he does. It'll go down the length of the ice, not far enough for an ice. We were saying Metza should be playing more. I know. We've been demanding for Metza, and, you know, Lindy Ruff, if the Sabres do hold on and win this game, Metza should be playing in Game 7. But here's that shot. Ooh. Just hits him just above the glove on the wrist. That always hurts, yeah. And Zach Benson, I must say, is still trying to shake out his wrist on the bench. We're going to need Benson to be big. Need him healthy. Or just partially healthy. Need the rat guy. Rat King. Face off at center again. Won by Montreal. They'll send it into the Buffalo zone. That'll be an icing call. I don't know where Kesselring is. I guess Lindy treasures Connor Timmins' shot blocking abilities more than Kesselring's puck playing abilities. It doesn't make sense. I'm not defending it. I'm just trying to rationalize why Kesselring is not in the lineup. Here's a face-off, though. In the Montreal zone, lost by Buffalo. Montreal would have chip it into the Buffalo zone. Here's Demidov to the outside. Stopped by Samuelson. Sabres play it to an open corner now with Doan. Doan will lift it to center here. Knocked down by McLeod. Able to swipe it the rest of the way into the Hab zone. McLeod able to steal it from one. Sends it in front. There's Samuelson. Now to Metza with a shot that's blocked. Now he's got to scamper back here with a second to go. Montreal just shoot one on goal, but Luukkonen makes the save. And that'll cap off a spectacular second period from the Buffalo Sabres. They were down 3-1 going into the middle of the frame, but Buffalo has scored 4 unanswered. And now they lead 5-3 going into an all-crucial third period. Again, Buffalo needs to win this game to force a Game 7 and keep their season alive. Wow. What a game so far. This has been the best Sabres game, playoff game, in the entire playoffs. I know Alex Lyon did not have a good period, but we should be... I don't know if you can hear, but my brother is giving a standing ovation downstairs. That is, I think, the reasonable reaction, the normal response. But Buffalo was desperate. They were hungry. They wanted that second period, and boy, did they get it. But shots were in favor of Buffalo, 17-9 that period. Wow. I can't believe it. And the Sabres are winning the faceoff battle. But for Buffalo, Truth Chiller gifted 10 jewels. Hell yeah. Can we get to 40? Yes, sir. The party hat? Hell yeah. What does that do? I have no idea what that does. Party hat? Nice. What does that do, guys? I'm not familiar with gifting jewels and party hats. What is that? How does that do? W. Don Broadcast, I appreciate it, Matt Chatter. Wow was exactly right. Wagon back. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get to the end of this game before saying anything. Let's wait until this game. Oh, now ESPN is showing the Sabres KeyBank Center. They got a really good crowd at the KeyBank Center, I must say. Montreal, I admit, has a way bigger and huge crowd outside the Bell Center. Yeah, I was at Game 2, though. There was probably 4,000 people at the Canal Side watch party. It was insane. It's too bad the Sabres lost that game. But there were a lot of people at the watch party for Buffalo. But yes, can we get one more like to 40, please? One more. Gifting equals money for you, Don. Okay, Jason. All right. Sounds good. I have never seen a gifting and whatnot. I was unfamiliar, so I appreciate the heads up. But hey, we got to 3820 in terms of subscribers. Appreciate it, chat. Well, we're in an intermission right now. I'm gonna take my annual second intermission piss break, and I think we all kind of need that. Especially after a game like this. It's been insane so far. I will be right back. Massive watch party in Quebec City. You know, Coyote, I gotta say, you bring up a good city, a real hockey city. Quebec should get an NHL team again. They absolutely deserve one. I'd love to see the Quebec Nordiques back in the NHL. Or even the AHL. Either or. Ugh. And we back. Ugh. What are we talking about in the chat, huh? Since sparkles for 2 jewels. Nice. I don't know what that means, but nice. 276,000 Buffalo residents. Something just happened on ESPN that they're making fun of. I don't know. Hey, Truth Chiller gifted Sparkles 2 more jewels. Thank you. Sparkles. Who is Sparkles? Is that another user in our chat? Darlene, 3 points. Oh, yeah. Give him the Norris. Give him the Norris. All right. Let me get readjusted. I'm not going to put on my headphones. I don't want to listen to ESPN intermission broadcast. No, thank you. Buffalo Bisons. Oh, can we get another member? One more member so we can unlock a whole more... that many more emojis for the chat. Guys, can we get one more member? One more, please. It's $2 for the month. That's all you really need to do. I just want to let the remaining members have more access to more emojis. So that, in case the streams continue and the Sabre season continues, then you know, they can put more in chat. Odds are ridiculous. Sabres are minus 1,850. Wow. That's pretty substantial. Yeah, guys, donate and join the membership. Absolutely. So I can't tell if you're being sarcastic with it. I mean, there are the two biggest perks, I guess, of being a bottom tier member. I say bottom tier, but there are 3 tiers. Being a regular member is you get to access member only videos, which we do produce and have. So only like 9 of you guys are able to see some of these videos, and you know, they're pretty good videos, I'd say. But you also get more emojis, and well, actually, let me just go into my YouTube studio and I can tell you what the perks are. Let's see here. I don't even get. I always forget which tab the member is in. I think it's community. Nope. Okay. I thought it was in customization. Guess it's not. Be here. Where the hell is Oh, earn. Yes, earn. Okay. I'm trying to pull up right now all the perks that each tier gets. See if this tells me. Nope, does not. All right, levels. Okay. So for your first tier membership, it's $3 a month. You get loyalty badges, emojis, member-only live chats, priority reply to comments, which you do see. I call out Jason and Sawyer and the likes, all of our other members. Photos and status updates, early access to new videos, which you do get, and there are members-only videos. And then the top Buffalo, there are early access to new videos. Doesn't really get you a whole lot else other than the certified subscriber. So if I'm being real, if you want to be a subscriber, pay for this as certified subscriber. That's $3 a month, and you can only do it for the month. I just want to open up emojis for the remaining playoff run here. And then, you know, there's a $25 a month Super Buffalo gameplay with you, virtual video collab. So, I mean, if you do want to pay for that and we are streaming, then I guess you could hop on the stream with us or me, or even do a video collab with me and we can produce that. So, yeah. What if Rob Ray snaps and jumps on the ice and attacks a Montreal Canadien? Are you going to record more podcasts? Yes, Sawyer. So right now the plan is, I mean, my plan was either whenever this series ended and the Sabres got eliminated, or the Sabres win this series and move on to the Eastern Conference Finals, we would do another podcast episode. So either way, at the conclusion of this series, we plan on doing another podcast episode. So whether that's tomorrow morning or on Tuesday at some point. So yeah, that's what the current plan is in terms of when a new podcast episode will come out. Just put on the goat head jersey, still fits after 30 years. Yeah, good for you, Victor. Who's on the back of it, if you mind me asking? I used to pay $180 for a sub. Jeez, man. Not to us. Did you pay $180 to us? If so, I mean, thank you, Sabskis. Buffalo Sabskis. I think our highest contributor has been Elisha, who's not, unfortunately, not in stream tonight. Mateo, what's going on? Home team wins 53% of or they win. Yeah, that hasn't been the case for Buffalo though, Coyote. I mean, Buffalo's 2-4 in home and 4-1 on or 4-2. No, 4-1 because we didn't lose in Boston in the first round. We only lost Game 3 in Montreal on the road. Yeah, That makes sense. Yeah, we're 4-1 on the road, looking to make it 5-1. I want a home and away jersey too, but I want to go ahead. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting an away Sabres jersey. Who should I get? I mean, I have a few people in mind. I was thinking about Benson. Could do Doan as well, Donor or Benson. Haven't decided yet. I haven't decided, but I do want a Sabres white away jersey. I mean, obviously, I got the home. I'm wearing it right now, and I got the Chinese knockoff goat head back there. So, just need one more to perfect my trilogy. Or do I just get a special edition jersey? What do you guys think, chat? I'm an MD, so I'm a little ill now. It's okay. Get a Benson one? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was Benson, Doan, or Malenstein. I'm a little nervous about Malenstein because there's no guarantee he's here beyond this year. I mean, everyone's been talking about Tuck being a UFA, but so is Beck Malenstein. Maybe he gets a payday on the free agent market. I want a Doan or Benson jersey, Dark Horse Malenstein, because I know he'd appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Dude, Strength Cape, we are on the same page. Benson, 2020 50th anniversary. Yeah, but I don't want one of those. Maybe do I get a Thompson 50th anniversary jersey? Benson trains with. That's interesting. Looking at the bracket right now, this Buffalo Montreal series is the last one of the second round. Everything else is concluded, and of course, the winner of this series will go on to face Carolina in the Eastern Conference Finals. Ooh, PK Subban's at the Montreal watch party right now. There's Montreal. You just got so tired? Okay. I put on my headphones thinking PK Subban would say any real analysis. He did not. Absolutely not. Now he's trying to hype up the Habs fans. Yeah, okay, bud. Okay. There's Nick Suzuki rewiring his tape there in the locker room. We got plenty of time to go here in this intermission. Again, Buffalo looking to make it a tied series going back to Buffalo for Game 7 on Monday. If that does happen, if we are forced through Game 7, which is there's nothing guaranteed, obviously. We've seen lots of lead changes in this series. I will be streaming Game 7. Will not miss it for the world. Gosh, can you imagine Buffalo winning this and then taking it back home win in series in front of Buffalo fans? That'd be insane. But Montreal is not, again, they have not lost 2 in a row since March. They know how to respond. This is why you buy an XO hockey jersey, so years down the road, it still fits you. Yeah, but I'm a small guy, okay? Tony, what's going on? Make sure to like and subscribe, chat. If you're new, we are a small channel. This is a Buffalo-only channel. We will not sell out for any national media. So please do subscribe. We're at 3820 right now. Trying to get up to 3,900 subscribers. Get off the ground running here in terms of our YouTube career. So please do so. Please hit the like and subscribe. I do not wear a helmet in my beer league. I have... Oh, jeez. We're at 43 likes right now. Let's get that up to 50. Why don't we? I do wear a... Work with it. Here we go. Come on, computer. You got this. There we go. Are we back? Come on. Stay with me. All right. Are we back? I think we're back. Okay. No? We're not back. Come on. Work with me. Oh! We're back! Yay! First time in like a year. Oh, sir. I'm so glad I made you a mod. Oh, yes, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. This is totally the first time My internet just crashed. But don't worry, we're back. We're back. I'm glad it happened now, though, Chad, instead of in the middle of the third period. That would suck. That would suck. But we are less than a minute to go from the third period being underway. So, come on. Oh, we're actually back. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We are back. ESPN just froze and then came back. All right, cool. All right, we are back. Let me get my clock back up. But third period is underway, chat. Sabres have it in the Montreal zone here. I'll just do this, I guess. Montreal's just looking to come back from behind here in this third period. Buffalo looking to keep their 2-goal lead and force this series to a Game 7. But here's Buffalo being forced into their own zone with Caulfield now. Caulfield into the corner, leaves it there for Suzuki. Suzuki trying to play it back, now gets it right back again. Slides it far side for Slavkovsky up top. To Carrier, across to Matheson. Matheson around to Suzuki, leaves it for our Carrier, far corner. Jumps over the stick of Matheson, though. Can't get a shot off. Now he turns it over in the corner to Dahlin. Dahlin to Benson, diving effort to keep possession. Now Norris will get this out of the zone. Expected a lot of that here in this third period. Awkward bounce. Here's Hudson taking a shot. Just glanced aside by Luukkonen. Luukkonen has stopped all 12 shots faced against him. Okay. All right. Here we go. That's nice. My internet crashed for a second again. I guess it's not cooperating here. Get it out. There we go. Doan chips it forward to center ice here. There's a foot race. Hudson just beats out Josh Doan, but turns it right over again at center ice. Buffalo can't maintain it, though. Montreal just lifts it into the Buffalo zone. Here's Buffalo, though, looking to chip this one out to center. Jumps over the stick of Tuck right at the blue line. And now here's Newhook. Right back in again. Montreal looking to respond here in this third. Buffalo with Byron able to get there first behind the net. Forward to Power. Power, nice move. Takes a trip. Now forward to Quinn. How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? Okay. Here's Doc chipping this into the Buffalo zone. We continue the play, I guess. Power should have been... he drew a hooking call. That was a hook. But now here's Suzuki. Great play by Helenius to strip him of the puck. Unable to clear, but Zucker forcing it, just kicking it out to center ice. Montreal's typically been the better team in the third period. They're looking like that here so far. They are pushing against Buffalo. Trying to get a goal here to get themselves back in this hockey game. Suzuki centering this puck out to the far blue line. Matheson just pinching. Buffalo able to clear, and now they have numbers going the other way. Benson up the far side. Benson with a lane. Oh, puts it out in front. He had Dobish out, down and out, but there is a miscommunication there between him and Norris. Now Anderson the other way. It's curling in the far corner. He'll now send it to the point with Dobson near side. Hudson with a shot blocked right at the blue line by Benson. He forces it out to center as well. Now Benson looking to chip this puck along. He's been such a monster this series. Zach Benson. What a monster. He is a playoff machine. 16:35 to go. Here is Buffalo on the far blue line. They were able to skate forward here with numbers. Alex Tuck to the near side. Zach Metsa to the back post. Jumped over the stick of Ryan McLeod. There were numbers. The play had opened up there as Montreal was able to clear the zone again. Here's Buffalo again with the puck in their own zone. Samuelson's just going to settle things down here. 4 minutes through the third period. Buffalo still with a 2-goal lead here as Tage Thompson gets outbended right at the blue line. Montreal sending it back the other way. They chip it into the Buffalo zone. Gooley around to Samuelson. Now to Helenius. Helenius to the point, but not out. Carrier keeping it in. He'll slide it down low for Demidov. He's behind the net. Loses control of it. Now Byram's able to skate away with it. He backhands this one up the glass, down the ice. That will be an icing call against Buffalo. We can just get one more goal. Yeah, one more goal. We got 15:43, so my clock is a little bit ahead. I'll let My clock catch up eventually to ESPN. So that those two can be one and the same. Sabres with the defensive zone faceoff here. Helenius immediately loses it. It's a slow roller back to the point. Montreal is able to control, though. They send it around to the near side now. Quinn pinning Hudson against the boards. He slides it down low to Slafkovsky with a centering pass. Intended for Caulfield. Buffalo breaks it up here, and Helenius skates it out of the zone and into the Montreal zone. He'll just leave it there and go off for a line change. Montreal now through center with Hudson. Up the near side. One-timer! Just wide of the far corner. That had eyes. Now here's Hudson again. Breaks it up, and now here's Buffalo. Nearly trying to set up the breakaway pass. Benson was looking for Thompson. He was in behind the defense. Good play by Hudson to break that play up, and now here's Slafkovsky across the Sabres blue line. Slafkovsky turns the puck over. Tage kicks it back out to center again. Here's Montreal once more, firing this one into the Sabres zone. Tage controls with it here. He'll leave it for Ryan McLeod, and McLeod walks it back into his own end. Now Power, far side. There's a pass. Uh-oh, watch out. Nearly not controlled by Tuch, but Sabres able to just get it forward here. And now Tuch has it rolling through into this Montreal zone. Tuch pulls up here at the blue line, waiting for free reinforcements. Just sends it to an open blue line. Timmins couldn't get to it. Montreal does. And now Bolduc forward. He'll shovel it ahead, hoping for Timmins to get on it. Nobody does for Montreal, though. Buffalo has it again at center ice. But they'll just chip it past one layer of defense and into the Canadian zone where Helene Hudson will gather it. 6 minutes through this third period. Montreal chipping it into the zone. Luukkonen pressured there, forces a turn or commits a turnover here, but Buffalo able to clear the zone. Zucker, nice hit check there on Noah Dobson. Oh yeah, this period there haven't been that many whistles. Actually, there's not been a single whistle this period. No, there's been one actually. Metzer though looking to force a turnover, leaves it. There's a quick shot on goal. Dobish makes the initial save. And watch out the other way. Here comes Montreal to the front of the net. There's a nice play there by Samuelson to stop that 2-on-1. And now his pass through center, touched along by Norris, turned over at the red line there. And now Evans can backhand this one into the Sabres zone. Come on, do not give up a goal here, Buffalo. Here's Montreal at center again, controlling puck possession, but they turn it over here. Here comes Buffalo across the blue line, but they're offsides. Tage came into the zone prematurely here, but we are through 6 minutes of this third period. It looks like ESPN and ABC will be going to a commercial break now. Yep, Zamboni doors are opened up. Those are the infamous Bell Center Zamboni doors, I guess. But yeah, we are going to a commercial break now. You can see on the screen. Please subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Or even help out the algorithm. It's free. It's easy to do. Please click on that like button. Oh, we're at 47 likes. Can we get to 50, please? Let's get to 50. Let's do it. But 74% of you believe that the Sabres are going to win. It's a little lower than usual. I wonder how much that was affected by the opening 10 minutes where Alex Line really just shit the bed. Sean, you are absolutely correct there. Just hold the line, blue and gold. Yes, hold the line, but more importantly, when you have a chance to get the puck out of the zone, do so. Please do it. Defense. It was really late. I'm glad, I'm glad that Buffalo decided to have a response. Montreal fans were getting too smug online. I gotta say, we can force this to a Game 7. Doesn't matter what's happened the rest of the series. Doesn't matter that you've been blown out 3 of 6 games. Just win a game and move on. Wins are all that matters in the playoffs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Nick, please enter. Hello? Please enter. I would love another beer. Oh, you read my mind. You read my mind. Come here. Don't be scared. Do you want to say something in the chat? Come here. Come here. No, say something. Come here. Come here. Hold on. Here's my brother. Nick, say something.
We're winning in 7. That's
We-
what I'm gonna say.
That's right. Hell yeah. All right, the game is about to start back up. Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. But thank you, Nick, for the extra beer. Alrighty, we're back. Sabres win the faceoff just outside the Montreal blue line, unable to clear it into the zone. And now Power back to center here. He'll chip this one into the zone. Tuck right at the blue line. Sends one just glancing off the glove of Dobish. And now the Sabres send out in front. Duck with a shot. Patted away by Dobish. The Sabres force another turnover in front off the post by Ryan McLeod. Sabres that close to a 3-goal lead and putting the dustings on this match. Oh yeah, Nick's got a lot more facial hair than me. It's swept back to the blue line here for Hudson. Hudson at the blue line takes the shot, blocked by Buffalo, and now skating away with it is McLeod. He'll get to the red line and chip this in. Nick is a chat hero. Hell yeah. Here's Matheson with a stretch pass. That misses the mark and will be coming back for an ice. 12:03 remains. Oh, McLeod shaking his head on the bench. So close to making it a 6-3 game. Oh my god, he rings it right off the crossbar. I can't believe it. Buffalo's had the 2 best chances this period, and they both came on the last shift. The shots in favor of Buffalo 30-16 right now. Here's a face-off that does not get dropped. Someone did something wrong. Nick has aura. He sure does. Sabres are winning the face-off battle tonight, 22-16. Feel like that's the first time. Oh, yep, right on cue. Victor is saying the same thing. Feels like that's the first time this series the Sabres are winning the face-off battle. But here's a Dahlin shot that gets forced off to the corner. Quinn can't get it to the net. Dahlin keeping it again at the blue line. He'll just flip it to the corner. Hopeful that Zucker can get there. He does not. Helenius, though, keeps it in. Zucker rings it around the boards. Held up there by Dobish. He'll leave it along the wall for Caulfield. Caulfield, though, nearly turned over. Dobson does a good job. It's under pressure to keep possession. But here comes Montreal on the stretch pass. Missed the mark. And now Buffalo. Again, lifting this out to center. It's a bouncer. It's a roller. Quinn just going at his man there. That was Carrier. He doesn't care whether or not he gets the puck. He's putting a man in his guy. He is throwing his body around. I love to see it. Here's Montreal now. Unable to get through center. Buffalo whacks it into the Montreal zone. That's an icing? Really? Jeez, that's brutal. Guys, they're called the Habs, not the Bears, so take your sticks and poke them. Victor and Don all at the same time. I know. That's crazy. Keep on ticking. Clock, tick, tick, tick. Yes, this clock is in favor of Buffalo right now. For once. Buffalo's protecting the lead right now. Here's the defensive zone faceoff, though. Oh, internet, come back to me. There you go. I hope you guys can still hear me. Norris loses the draw. Hudson has it at the blue line. Spins around with it. Hudson slides it across to Dobson, down low into the corner, looking for Texier. Just missed him, stood up by Timmins. Montreal, though, continues to have possession here. They are forced back out to center, though. Hudson having to curl it out, and now he turns over the puck. It's a turnover the other way! That shot, Dobich just got a piece of the Benson play, but Buffalo has drawn a penalty. They will be going back to the power play. Benson is such a beauty. He is such
I'm
a
the kind of
beauty.
guy, since you're on a power play,
Let's drain
you're
another
out.
2 minutes off this clock. Josh
I
Anderson
don't
will sit
like
for 2.
power play
Hell
people.
yeah. Hell yeah. But this puck slid off the stick of Anderson, and then he just kind of... did the penalty come there or earlier? It didn't really look like there was a penalty there. I'm not sure. Whoa. Audio just cut off for ESPN momentarily. Now they come back. But Buffalo is 2 for 4 on the power play tonight, looking to wrap this sucker up. Come on, guys. Tage leaning into the draw, wins it to the point. Dahlin near side for Quinn. Back up top to Dahlin. He'll just walk the blue line, drifts, sends it down low to Benson in front. Benson's pass off a leg, and Montreal can move it forward with Bolduc to the Newhook. Newhook into the Sabres zone. He hasn't had a goal in this game. He's been a Sabres killer this series, though. He loses control of it. Now Doan the other way. To the outside for Benson. He'll curl around. Leaves it at the blue line for Darlene. Now to Tage Thompson. Thompson near side for Darlene. Takes the shot. Blockered away by Dobich. Good save by him. Now to Thompson. To Quinn. At the far face of thought. Back to Thompson. No shot yet. Now Quinn scores! Jack Quinn from the far dot blows it by Dobich. And the Sabres have a 3-goal lead going into the final 10 minutes of this hockey game. What a game for the Sabres power play. It's been beautiful. It's been spectacular. Jack Quinn with a multi-goal playoff game against Montreal. It's phenomenal, ladies and gents. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's an acute angle one-timer by Quinny. But Dobich is getting pulled, ladies and gents. Jacob Fowler is going to be entering the Montreal crease. Dobich is going to get some extra time off. But Jacob Fowler, the backup, will be going into this hockey game. Goodbye, Jakob Dobich. Take that, Montreal. Sabres finally are getting a blowout in our favor. What a beautiful shot from Jack Quinn. Don, you are 3 minutes behind. Well, my ESPN says I'm up to date. There is a delay on the YouTube by about 10-15 seconds, so yeah, that can affect it. I'm sure if I refreshed it, my ESPN would say I'm actually behind, but nah. But Buffalo has got a 3-goal lead going into the final half of this third period. Don is never behind. First time in forever. Really? Oh, that's interesting. But it is quiet at the Bell Center. Here is Buffalo moving forward again. They have a 2-on-1. Tuck up the far side. Tuck danks around one. Sends it to the net. Nobody there, though, for Buffalo to smack it home. Now Tuck centering this one. It goes between, or past McLeod, between the defenseman and down the ice. But that goalie change has made the world of a difference here for Buffalo. I wonder if you start Lukin in Game 7. It's interesting. But here's Buffalo again through center. Into the corner they go. Here's Helenus out of the corner. Helenus will leave it there for Jack Quinn, who's on a hat-trick watch, believe it or not. Nick is. Here's Quinn to the point for Zach Metza. Slides. Oh, come on. Internet. Byram now with a shot. Glances aside. Turned aside by Fowler. Now to the blue line again. Metza with another shot looking for the redirection from Zucker. Did not get it. And now Montreal looking to get it forward here. But Buffalo has 5 straight goals in this hockey game. It's been a clinic from them in the final 2 periods. But Game 7, if necessary, will be 7:30 on Monday. I will be live for that. Yeah, I mean, where's Nick's yell? Did you not hear it this time? Oh, that's interesting. But we're waiting for another face-off here. Buffalo is leading the shot count 34-16. Sabres had the requisite amount of desperation in this game. If the score holds and we go to a Game 7, I want to see this on home ice again. I want to see this level of desperation again from Buffalo because it'll be a do-or-die situation again. But here's a couple of whistles here. I think Montreal was offsides entering the zone. Hey Dom, guess what? I have a history test on Tuesday. That makes sense. Why? You always have a test, Sawyer. Yes, you absolutely started UPL in Game 7. I will say the Sabres, I think, have played a lot better in front of UPL since he came in, as we go to a commercial break. UPL hasn't been forced into that many saves, but Lyon did not have a good start to this game. He nearly put us in a hole. But yeah, UPL's been solid when called upon. Don, I never doubted the Sabres. Well, that's right, Matt Chatter. Like I said, Buffalo plays better with their backs against the walls this year. And Jason, and for the rest of the chat, in Game 7, Buffalo's backs will be against the walls again. I just fear because we haven't played good on home ice this entire playoffs. Not really. So, I mean, we're going to need that here in Game 7, which it looks like we will be going back for Game 7. We got 8:27 to go here in this third period. Yeah, I mean, Sawyer, can you just skip the history test? Push it off to Wednesday or something? You gotta be able to enjoy your Monday night, okay? Darlene, 8 points in the last 4 games. Oh, yeah. Dude, Darlene, he's really clutched up. I mean, his penalties have not been good this series. But Buffalo's really needed Darlene. And the big boys. I will say, this has been Tage Thompson's best game. This has been Rasmus Dahlin's best game. Both of the series. And you can tell, the Sabres are up by 3 goals. It's made a huge difference. What the F? Why no TV? Oh, Kevin, let me explain to you something really revolutionary here. I will get copyrighted on YouTube. Twitch, maybe I can play the audio without getting copyrighted. YouTube, they are a bunch of control freaks when it comes to that. So, I mean, I'm with you. I wish I could be able to just show the game, but YouTube will cancel this channel. They'll take down the stream within 10 seconds. You know, it sucks. Kevin, you are lame. No, Kevin, you are lame. The Sabres are up for 3 goals and you can't enjoy this? Suck it. Sabres looking to get it out the center. They will, courtesy of Josh Doan. He'll backhand this one into the Montreal zone. Lane Hudson gloves it down and will move forward here with speed. Lane Hudson trying to toe drag there. He'll just play it down low. He'll backhand it wide. Sabres again unable to clear. Good stick by Zucker, though, to break up that play. Now, Buffalo does get out to center here. Zucker stick to Quinn just behind him, and now Montreal has it again. They'll tip it into the Buffalo zone. Just wide of Luukkonen. He looks ahead, sees the forecheckers bearing down on him, and will cover this puck up for a whistle. Jack Quinn, Trey Valliere now off the charts. Yes, Jack Quinn. San Jose Sharks, take Jack Quinn. Seattle Kraken, take Jack Quinn. Give us Shane Wright and a nice defenseman, please. You can give us Brandon Montour. That'd be nice. Or you can give us Phil Grubauer. That's also not that bad. We got another face-off coming up here in the Buffalo defensive zone. Helenius against Suzuki. Wow, Montreal is pulling the goalie here with 7:27 to go. Suzuki wins the draw. Now behind the net, it's with Caulfield. Caulfield in front, though. He nearly had it. Just puts it over the net. Now Buffalo just get a shot on goal and really put this game away. Unable to clear, though. Hudson at the blue line. Near side for Suzuki. Suzuki down low. Back up top. Hudson fumbled it. Now has Suzuki again. Short angle shot stopped by Luukkonen. Puck rebounds to the corner. Owen Power can't clear. Now Caulfield in front. Slafkovsky. His shot on goal stopped by Luukkonen. Sabres send it to the corner now. Up top again, Hudson. Near side, Dobson. His pass jumps over the stick of Suzuki. Drifts into the corner for Slafkovsky. Far side in front. Suzuki shot blocked by Quinn. Big block. Now Demidov again in the far corner up top. Dobson doesn't take the shot. Now he will. Right on goal. Helenius makes the initial block. Zucker gets to it. Able to get it out of the zone. Sabres able to get maybe one guy off the ice, 2 as well, as Dobson establishing the zone. Slafkovsky, far side into the high slot, jumps over the stick of Caulfield. Sabres get to it, trying to get this puck out, unable to. Now here's Demidov with a shot right into the glove of Luukkonen, and he snares up for a whistle. Take that, Montreal. Take that. Oh, Jonathan with the $5 dono. Thank you so much. Next game, maybe act like it's game 1. Absolutely. Well, I will say Lindy with his backs against the wall, he put out a couple of really fun lines tonight. And it's worked. I feel like he should stick with this going into game 7. But thank you so much, Jonathan, for the $5 dono. I appreciate it. Here's another face-off won there by Montreal. Texier on the outside, slides it around a Doc in front. That shot blocked. Thompson chips this one out of the zone, out to center ice here. And Matheson with it now. Near side for Bolduc. He'll send this into the near corner. Timmins around the boards, cannot clear though. Doc, near side. Thompson will get this out of the zone, down the ice, drifting for the empty net, scores! Tage Thompson with the final touches on this game. The Sabres have put a touchdown up on the board here at 7-3. We will have a Game 7 on Monday night. It's been warranted. I'd love to see Marty St. Louis pull the goalie now. Do it. Do it, Marty. Do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We are so back. Cantina me. What was your prediction? But it's a 7-burger here for Montreal. Or for Buffalo. Are Montreal fans leaving yet? Bye-bye. Take off. See ya. Yeah, we're not going to get an overtime tonight. Nope. No, sirree. We will be getting another game on Monday night. But it's been 6 unanswered goals at the Bell Center for Buffalo. What a response from this team. They were down 3-1 at 3 minutes left in the third period, but Jason Zucker's power play goal changed everything. But here's Buffalo. There's a pass going forward. Beck Malenstein on the shot. That one drifts just wide of Fowler. And now here is Caden Gooley up the near side. He'll just shoot this into the far corner. Drifting along now for Josh Anderson. He'll throw it around into the near side. But Montreal may be looking for a quick goal here to make this a 3-goal game. Power. Nice pass to slide it along for Metsa. Metsa forward to Krebs. And Krebs, his breakout pass, it does not work. And, yeah, well, we got a whistle here. But, wow. Ray Ferraro just blew this call, by the way. I feel so great. This is fantastic. We got 5 minutes on the dot left in this third period. Buffalo's got a 4-goal lead. Doesn't matter how do you do it. Just get a win and move on. Who would have thought? 14 years of darkness? Yeah. Game 7 in round 2. I really hope the Sabres don't throw a dud up on home ice. That would suck. Game 7, we need everyone to lose except on defense. Yeah. Montreal play like they had the Krebs. Yeah. What do we got here? But we're in a commercial break right now, folks. Final one likely of this game. Oh, I will be so nervous for Monday night. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be so brutal. I can't handle it. Donate for, yeah. Montreal play like they had the Krebs. I know. What the hell's going on? What the hell's ESPN doing? 3 for me, chills. All you can ask is for a chance on your home ice. Oh, it's written right there for Buffalo. Right there. For the privilege to play against the Carolina Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Finals. Nick will be cheering soon, you think? Yeah, I mean, for the end of this game, sure. But, alrighty, we are off. Quick cue right off the face-off here. After the commercial break, Buffalo immediately will ice this puck. Power, I gotta say. I don't know how he's feeling right now, but he's played a really solid game at the back end for Buffalo. Hey, I gotta say, Chad, I haven't even touched my little bat. Haven't even touched it. Now I will. Another face-off here, won by Montreal. At the blue line, it's with Dobson. One-timer. Blockered away by Luukkonen right to the corner. Buffalo gets it right back again. They get it to the blue line, but not out. Montreal will just throw it into the far corner here. Doan trying to chip this one out of the zone. Can he do it? No. Neither can McLeod. Now eventually Buffalo will. And now here's Tuck. Right at the face-off logo. He'll just send it into the Montreal zone. Look at that. The Bell Center is no longer filled. See ya. See ya, Montreal fans. Bye-bye. But here's Veleno lobbing this one into the Buffalo zone. Luukkonen playing this one around to Helenus. And maybe there is a final plot twist here for our Sabres goalies. Who will emerge as the big difference maker in Game 7, for better or for worse? Luukkonen or Lyon? My money is on Luukkonen starting Game 7. Oh, $5 dono again from Jonathan. Thank you so much. Sorry, one more. We need to get rid of the drum at the beginning. It brings bad luck. Well, you know what needs to happen? Sabretooth. The Sabres are undefeated on home ice when Sabretooth descends from the rafters. We need him. But thank you, Jonathan, for the $5 dono. $10 total this stream. We really appreciate it. Here's Norris into the Montreal zone. He'll lift it in. But the Sabres, it's nice to see them win a lopsided game here in this series to show that, hey, they can do this. They can compete. Oh, we just got a couple of subscriptions. I don't know who that was, but I just saw a bunch of emojis blast up on the screen there. Something is really loud downstairs. You can feel it through the floorboards. Hell yeah, we won 8. We won a touchdown and then some. But we got 54 people in here. I am so proud of this team. This has been a really tough series for them. Their backs have been against the walls. They won convincingly. Oh, we got another $5 dono. Victor, thank you so much. W's. We got a dono train going on, folks. It's a dono train. Thank you very much for everything. But don't throw all your money at me right now. We got one more stream at least, maybe 5 more. We'll see. But at Buffalo moving forward here, Checkeye throwing his guy down on the ice. Buffalo don't care. We'll take it to the net. And Montreal's going to get called for that, actually. Yep. Arbor Checkeye is going to get a penalty here. Hell yeah. And now Checkeye with Greenway at center ice. Greenway jostling with Checkeye. The linesman is getting in between the two guys. Checkeye was trying to throw a few punches, but
I'm the
Buffalo's
kind of
gonna
guy,
go to the power
if
play
I
here.
sense you're on a power play, you're out. I don't like power play people.
Yeah, Checkeye's going to get a penalty for this. So the rest of this game will be a... Ooh, Checkeye is going to get a 10-minute misconduct for this. Hell yeah. Get off the ice, Checkeye. You suck. You suck. Hopefully this brings some much needed momentum for Monday night. Yeah, we'll see. But hell yeah, W's. The boys heard Don's crash out, ran, and got turned up. Hell yeah. I don't know if... I guess so. I guess so. But Buffalo's going to get a 2-minute power play to end this game, and there are no Montreal fans left in that building. Get the hell out. See ya. We'll see you for Game 7. But Buffalo's power play 3 for 5 so far tonight for 9 shots. But we get a whistle right off the draw here as Norris and now Matheson are getting involved here. We got a bunch of scrums right now as Tage is getting involved. Everybody is pairing up on the ice. No one's actually dropped the gloves, though. This is I guess, a preview here for Game 7. Montreal trying to throw their weight back. Remind Buffalo that they're not done. They're not done. Tell Nick to break out the bubbly. I will. I'm sure you can hear him shouting downstairs. He's playing some celebratory music, but I'm not sure who... Oh, Benson's actually getting involved in some more. It looks like Benson's going to get tossed from this game. Habs fan, great game, Buffalo. Game 7, you got this. Xhaka, are you sure you want to say Buffalo's got this? You want to say that to us? I mean, we'll take that. What's beef? I know. But look like Benson is done. He is gone for the night. Norris was... I thought he was about to be done for the night, but he just spun back away from the dressing room exit here. The referees are talking over it at the box. And look at that! Habs fans were trying to talk to Josh Dome, and Dome just points up to the scoreboard and says, "Scoreboard, scoreboard." Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. You love to see the shithousery from the Sabres squad. I'm sorry, that was... I don't know who that was in the box. Who was that in the box talking to the Montreal fans? That is great. I don't care who it is. That is fantastic. But the referees have yet to make an official call so far. Are we going to get a power play here? Oh, actually, it was Norris talking to the Habs fans. And now Evans is going to be sent off to the dressing room here. So Evans is gone. Benson is gone. Czechai is already gone. It wasn't done. I'm sorry. I gave him too much credit. It was Josh Norris, Mr. Glass. He did it. So I guess we're going to have 5-on-4 maybe? So a couple penalties happened after the fact. Faceoff will be coming outside the Montreal zone. Benches are a little more lonely right now, as everyone's cleared off the bench. We've got 77 people here. The Sabres are going to be forcing this Game 7. It's been a spectacular effort from them. 6 unanswered goals from this gritty, this beautiful Sabre squad. But here's Buffalo winning the draw. Metz is out here for some power play action. Leaves it for McLeod. McLeod will skate forward to the blue line. Drifts it outside for Tuck. Tuck looking for his first goal of the series. Sends it far side for Thompson. Up top to Metza, who is, along with Dahlin, quarterback in this power play. Dahlin now. And guys, we will be live for Game 7. Here's Metza. Down low for McLeod. Back to Metza. One-timer into the scores! Oh my goodness, it went through Fowler. Zach Metz has got his first career playoff goal. Oh, it's an 8-burger. It's an 8-burger. Woohoo! Hell yeah. Let's go. Hell yeah. Zach Metza, ladies and gentlemen. He's considered a rookie. He scored his first playoff goal in his first career playoff game. It's Zach Metza. It deflects off the stick of Matheson through the legs of Jacob Fowler and into the back of the net. Are you kidding me, Zach Metza? Look at the smile on the bench for Zach Metza. Zach Metza, man.
Metza gotta go.
Oh my God, W's in the chat. W's. Keep them dropping. W's in the chat. We got Nick on the stream. As we got more whistles. Nick, what do you got to say to chat? Hell yeah.
Back to Buffalo.
We're going
7.
Buffalo in 7. You heard the man. You are the man. We're going back to Buffalo for a Game 7. Zach Metza, who I think should have been in the lineup for this entire playoff, is in tonight. He's making no mistake about it. We got another penalty here, I suppose. Is it against Buffalo? Oh yeah, Nick, 2 appearances this stream. More than the rest of this entire season. But, oh my gosh. What a game this has been. Beautiful Game 6 here from Buffalo, forcing a Game 7. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, chat. I mean, this is fantastic. Here's another play here from Montreal. Force back out the center. I will give Montreal some credit. I don't know why they're still at the Bell Center right now. There's still too many fans there for my liking. Oh, no, actually, a ton of them have left. Here's Timmins with another shot that glances wide of Fowler, but wow. Buffalo, this has been their story all season long, hasn't it? Resilience, fighting with their backs against the wall, trying their hardest to get back into a game, a season, this series. They've earned this. They've earned all of this. And now they're going to be fighting for a Game 7. And ESPN right now was there. Sean McDonough and Rafer are debating. They're like, no way Colton Ellis gets into the net, right? Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen has got to be in the net, right? And, I probably would say yes. I would think UPL does get the start for Game 7. But it's an 8-3 lead here for Buffalo here. Buffalo wins another defensive zone faceoff now. Oh, we got another jewel gifting there. Thank you so much. Truth. Gold coin and a silver star. Appreciate it. But I can't believe Buffalo, with their backs against the walls, run Montreal out of their own building. You got to expect Montreal's going to be pissed. We've seen this. They have not lost anything in a row recently. They don't lose 2 games in a row. So, I mean, and Buffalo's been trash at home ice this series. We're going to need something. We're going to need something game 7. It's going to be another do or die. Ugh. And we're going to have another night of nervousness, of crash outs potentially. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing atmosphere, I imagine, at the KeyBank Center on Monday night. But, my internet just crashed again. But we got less than a minute to go. Buffalo wins a faceoff here. They have it behind the net. But this Buffalo team, they've earned it. They've earned all of this. I mean, putting 8 up on the road, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Jason, get out of here with that crap. Some Sparkle Donos, some giftings. Appreciate it. Sabres fans would leave too. Oh yeah, they sure would. They totally would. It's not indicative of Montreal fans as a fan base. No. Like, I'm just glad I'm being a little sportsman, and now they are booing Montreal. So I guess neither team can win at home ice this series. This is crazy. Neither team can win at home ice. But we are ticking down here, and ladies and gentlemen, the Sabres put an 8-burger on Montreal here in Game 6, and they have done the improbable. They will be forcing a Game 7 at home ice on Monday night. A winner-take-all Game 7 awaits. And what more would you want from this series? What more? I mean, do you expect any different? Huh? Do you expect any differently? We are going to a Game 7. It will be cinema. I will be there. I hope all of you are there with me. This has been a spectacular stream. This Sabres team has earned this right. We have fought back from death and back. We were down 3-1. Alex Lyon getting pulled after giving up 3 goals on 3 shots. And here we are, 7 goals later. Buffalo will be playing for their privilege of going to the Eastern Conference Finals and facing the Carolina Hurricanes, who, might I mention, have not lost a single playoff game this series. But for Montreal, another blown opportunity. They will be, for the second straight series, going to a Game 7. I can't imagine how bruised and slow and tired they are. There's been no rest for the wicked in Montreal. But for Buffalo, I gotta appreciate the fight, the will. It's been beautiful from them. They have earned every bit of this. And as fans, we should never have doubted them. And I gotta say, I'm so glad all of you have been with me for it. This has been fantastic. What a great stream. What a great team this Sabres squad is. We will see at least one more appearance of the Sabres squad. Hopefully they don't throw us another turd burger at the KeyBank Center on home ice. It is going to be Game 7. I hope that there's not too many red in the crowd for that game. But who knows? It's Montreal. They travel well. Buffalo announcer screaming, "We are alive. We are alive. We are alive. We are so alive." Oh my god. Sent gold coin for 10 jewels. Should I just keep this up? W game calling, I appreciate it. Alright, it's the end of the stream, so you know what we gotta do. We gotta shout out the chat. Everybody that's been here, alright? Jonathan, Victor, Truth, Bella, Coyote, Sawyer, Jason, PGI2, 30. Alright, whatever. Matt Chatter, Sean, Osiris, Jojo, Cantina Me, Oh Lord, Strength Cape, Remy, AI, Sports Dom, aka Skinner, Wood Bentley, Buffalo Sabeskis, Noah, Chris, Jaka, Kevin, Isaac, Mateo, Movie, Lucian, Marcus, Jammy, Drix, France, Diagnu, truly, Tony, Mike, Tomer Prods, Cal, Alex, Reasons, John, Florida, Jay Pecci, Brother BKL, Elite, Rehan, Nuran, Mark, and Are You Kidding Me, R2N. It's been, and Remy, it's been a long series, but we will continue for at least one more night. One more game. Game 7. It'll be for all the marbles. Buffalo's got the momentum. They put an 8 burger up on Montreal tonight. We will see what happens after this. But I've been Don. This has been Buffalo Sports Center. I, of course, will be live Monday night. Nothing will stop the wagon. I hope to see all of you there. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me check out the YouTube studio first before clicking off. Let's see here. Let us see. 824, 3824. Nice. Thank you so much to all those new subscribers. I really appreciate it. This channel appreciates it as well. How many likes are we at? Just win. Yep. Monday night. Just win. Somehow win. We're at 57 likes. Can we get up to 60? Can we get to 60, please? 3 more. 3 more to 60. I'll give you a couple minutes. What a game. What a freaking game. See y'all in Game 7. It's going to be cinema. I'm going to have to step up my A game. The power play? I mean, we were 4 for 6 for tonight on the power play. Woo! We're going well. We're going to sleep well tonight. I hope to see all of you for a Game 7 matchup. I'm going to go drink even more now. It's a good night in Buffalo in the 7-1-6. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. The Sabres play their A game tonight. And, well, yeah. I mean, win a game, win the series, right? Win a game and win the series. That's all it takes now. So, yeah, that's where we stand. I hope everyone has enjoyed me. I hope you don't miss it. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Thank you, Sabres fans from a Leafs fan. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Coming from a Leafs fan, I really appreciate it. Knicks 716. I'm a Knicks fan as well. I love that name. Love that name. That's a great name. Victor, good night, Don. Good night, everybody. I'm tired. It's past 11 here on the East Coast. So I guess that's a good time to take off. One more. Guys, subscribe. Turn those notifications bells on. I hope Game 7 is close because I will be right back here again. Montreal in 7? Nah, I don't think so. But I was Don. This is Buffalo Sports Center. Check out the links in the description box. And I don't know, go watch another Buffalo Sports Center video. I'm sure Cal's going to have a reaction video up very shortly. Maybe he already has it up now. We'll see. But I was Don. Good night.